Hello, let's get it. Let's get it. A bit late today, but we are going to do the Keria stream. We're going to watch some Keria games for a couple hours, for a few hours, and I mean, see how he plays in this new season. I'm really excited for today. Oh, let me get the pen out. I need the pen. I need the pen to write. What's up, Danny? Let's see. What's up, Maximo? So we're going to start with a Pyke game, if I'm not wrong. It's going to be, let's see if I can find it. Yeah, it's here. Let's go for the Pyke game right here. Pretty Lemon, good morning. Keria, it's time. It's time for some Keria. What's up, boy puppy? So we're going to watch the Pyke game. After that, we are probably going to watch Bard. There's some Leona, Nautilus, Alistar. I will see which one we go for. But probably two Bard games. Maybe we can see two different matchups. That I think some difficult matchups, and I want to see how he plays it. And what we will start with the Pyke. The Pyke one, I think, is a very short game, so I'm excited to just we want to see roams, where he drops vision, how he plays the laning phase as well. Obviously, they play it in a really high level, so it's difficult to obviously copy all of it. But well, I think we can try. We can try for sure. Let's see if the pings are muted or not. Pings are muted. Yeah, pings should be muted. Purri. It's way easier. I would say Purri then. Good use of the green screen. Yeah, I like it, right? I mean, I tried to do it without anything behind me, but it looked like I was floating too much. So let's get some background right there. All right, let's pause a bit. So he's starting with normal ward with Elise. I would have started with Sweeper in this matchup. And we can see the runes here. He likes to go for a lot of magical boots. Even in competitive, he likes to go for magical boots. Double adaptive damage, flat health, that we know. So he doesn't go for attack speed or CDR. He goes cosmic. And then he goes for Halo Blades. So an impact here, you could go for what's called chip shot. But chip shot is usually good if you are going to play with Q and not follow with E. It's just for poke. Some Pyke players like to do it. Deep Ward, which is pretty broken with Pyke, and Relentless Hunter, right? So he doesn't go for anything too special. But well, I think it's nice to comment the runes at the start of the game. Tries to hook. Middle ward bush warded from Kaisa. Now they should have the Prio early. Oh, he goes for the alcove and looks for a hook in the bush blind. So he's looking for a lot of action already early game level 1. Now it's very annoying to play against Ezreal because if you play in the bush, he hits you with the Qs. It's super annoying. So well, he's just looking to get QO Halo Blaze probably on Alistar at the start. Very common that Alistar just knocks him out. This Alistar is, I believe, Duro from Genji. I think we should pause and we should put the names, right? I think putting the names is better. So you guys can see the names of the players. Let me see. Where can we do it? Show summoner names. Yeah, here you can see summoner names. And this is... no, it's Moham. Like, I think he plays in China. I think he plays in China. Good luck, Johnny. Thank you, thank you. So yeah, Alistar will just start W and spam the Ws all the time when he can. Here he plays for level 2, he insta-ignites. He just ignites just like that. I don't know if follow the camera or just zoom out and see. I mean, he already used his 2 potions as well. He played really aggressive, he made sure that he was getting level 2. The Alistar is just spamming W, so if you play Alistar, you just want to make sure that you spam your W to get a bit of lane control. That's also pretty fine. Elise and Vi both are pathing down. The red team knows that Vi is pathing down. I can speed it up a bit. Here I will use the passive. Now the enemy will crash this wave, the 4th wave. They will just slow push. And here I want to know how he is going to play for the crab, right? Because enemy team gets level 3, they have Prio, Elise is also bot side, they have a Sion mid lane. So how are they going to play for the crab? I can just drop this and we can see a bit better. So Vi is here, we see Vi. They just get the wave. He has no E. Kinda fakes with EQ. But here, I don't know, it's playable. He has no spells. There's a lot of fighting usually in Korea. There's a lot of fighting. This plays slow and the enemy... I mean, enemy mid lane is Vladimir. Nice E-flash. Just fighting. Fighting. 4 people bot lane at minute 3:30, eh? 4 people bot lane. Only in Korea server, I guess. I think my millennium will be farming right now. That's what it will be. That's what it will be happening. Alright. Let's see. How much gold does he have? 570. Kai'Sa reset. And she's coming back. Probably Sion has to go back mid lane. He's going to stay for one wave, push it, and then base, probably. Now, once this wave crashes, enemy bot lane has to base. So, I don't know if he's going to try something here, because he's going to base anyways. He tries for a hook. I want to see again how he approaches this. He just W, Q first, and then just looks for the autos. And here, I don't know if he wants to stay. He probably will stay to kill Ezreal with Ignite. That's why he also plays Cosmic, so he has more Ignites than... I mean, you can spam Ignite, and the CD of the Ignite is going to be 2 minutes something. It's going to be very low, so you can... Like, it's the second Ignite he got off in 4 minutes, right? So that's why it's super important to drop those. Now, here is basing with a kill, so 1.1. Here, he doesn't have magical boots, so Serrated Dirk could be a nice buy. I think it's 1000 now, if I'm not mistaken. 1.1 was before, but I don't know if it's 1000 or 1.1. Serrated Dirk is 1000 or 1.1? What's up, Scorion? I don't know if it's 1.1 or 1000 now, I don't know, but probably get Control Ward and Long Swords. He cannot get boots because he has magical boots, and then look for a play probably around... He likes to go here and drop a Control Ward here and maybe play mid lane. Play top lane. I don't know if he will keep going bot, but he has a roam timer here. He can roam for sure. Yeah, he gets Serrated Dirk. I think it's 1k. He gets a control ward. I don't know if he gets a control ward because we don't see those in support right now. So I don't know if he has a control ward. That's really bad for spectator. I don't know where I can find that if he has a control ward, but I think he bought one for sure. We can check. We're going to check that. 1.1. He buys the Serrated Dirk here. I think it's 1000, right? Yeah. It was 1.1 before, 1000, and here he buys the control ward, right? Yeah, he got a control ward. But you guys will not see it, right? Today. What's up, mid gap? Hello, Andy. So yeah, he's going to go for the roaming onto mid lane. Usually he likes, as I said, go here and drop vision here or control ward there. Or maybe does it in this spot. Going bot lane is also pretty nice because there's not really anything that he could actually do in the map. Sion is just going to crash the wave. Kennen is just going to crash the wave and base. He pops this plant, or he's not popping even the plant. I would have popped the plant maybe. He's just going for deeper vision. Yeah, he's going for to trap the Alistar. Even Keria misses the hooks. He just missed the hook. Just right there. Maybe pops the plant later here, right now. Yeah. He wanted just to trap and then pop the plant. Put pressure inside. Just is very annoying to Alistar. And they're just going to play the 2v2. And they are really strong at 2v2. Alistar against Pyke, it's not easy to play. It's very annoying for me. When I play Alistar against Pyke, it's very, very annoying. He draws the control ward here on the Tribush. So he wants to drop the control ward on the Tribush because right now he doesn't know where the enemy jungle is, but he wants to play aggressive, right? So this control ward here allows him to do this play. Because obviously he cannot ward. I think he has... did he change to sweeper? He changed to sweeper as well, right? So really good play from Keria. Now this ward is going to allow him as well to put pressure and let Kai'Sa play the next wave. He checks the golems, right, to see if Vi is there. And now Elise can sync up. They don't know where Elise is. Now he can do this into Cocoon and it's dead. So They know Vi is here just because he checked before getting the ward, right? So that was really smart. It's, for example, when we check level 1, the golems, he did the same, but later on, at 6 minutes 30, right? Here he has his super item already. Yeah, he has super item already. So here is where it becomes very interesting. He doesn't have level 6, still halfway there, or like he just got level 5. And now he probably wants to drop his vision base, and let's see how he plays with the warding item. This is probably the most interesting part we will see today as well, because I'm curious how they are playing right now with the ward item. Long time viewer, finally made it to the stream. Best coach ever. Thank you, Cameron. Thank you. Yeah, here he just resets. This counter ward, you see, like, you drop it, but it's going to just fulfill a purpose, and then it's gone, right? I'm trying my best to do the best thing. I mean, be with the... So here I missed how much gold he had. He has 900 gold. So he's just going to buy long swords and a counter ward. It's again a pity that we cannot see the counter wards in the because of the changes. 2 long swords and a counter ward. For sure he got a counter ward. There's no way he doesn't get a counter ward, especially when the counter ward is gone. Now he goes bot lane. Wave is in a good spot for him to go bot. He has wards and he's pretty fed. And Voidgrubs will come up, and I want to know how he plays this this right now. I want to see how he does it. He's playing with his skin as well. So that's nice. And if I had a skin, I would play as well with my skin. Just hook into it's too much damage, by the way. Kai'Sa right now, fed like this. He doesn't miss. He goes for the vision after this. You see that? Well, he goes for the kill onto Alistar. He's going to hold the wave. And then he's just going. I mean, the Alistar is not too happy. They're just going for the dive, guys. He dropped the ward, this one here. This ward I have to do a bit more. So, for example, this ward gives a lot of information. If Alistar is opening to lane, if Ezreal is opening to lane, and if Vi, for example, is going to be through lane as well, is fine, and he drops the counter ward. So now he knows that Ezreal is here, and he can make the play towards Voidgrubs. He's not 6 for Voidgrubs, though. He's almost 6. And he has ward again, and probably another counter ward. And he plays topside. So instead of playing through mid lane, he plays through topside, because it's the lane that you can impact the most. And from there, he probably will go for maybe some vision. They see him. He's going for mid lane. Here, for example, here I would have went through this side and warded, but he just went straight mid lane. Hello, coach. Really nice background. Thank you, Frisk. Thank you. They cannot get the Voidgrubs here. See, like, Kennen is not in position to play them, and they don't have control, so they just drop them. That's why mid lane is pretty important to contest. But well, he got a kill on top. And Kai'Sa died. Kai'Sa died 1v1. Can we watch that? Kai'Sa died 1v1, really? Into Ezreal. The fed Kai'Sa. Wait, what happened here? Wait, he missed the ultimate. Okay, close. Ezreal broken champ? Okay. You roam top lane, your AD carry dies. For Keria as well, his AD carry is also going to die. Don't worry. Don't worry. He's going for Amberglaive, I think, first. He gives the kill. He tries to give the kill, but he gets it anyways. This is the shortest game. It's going to be a 50-minute stomp. Spoiler. I wanted to start with the fastest game and see how it plays. You see how they counter ward always? It's super important to counter ward this bush because it gives too much access for your mid laner to roam. It gives protection to your mid laner, and it's just very nice counter ward to have on the map. Like probably this counter ward is from this was a stealth ward. He wards the chicken. So again, when you go to ward the enemy jungle, he doesn't ward here, right? Or I don't think he will ward here much. Maybe I'm wrong, but we'll see today. He wants to ward this spot. It gives you more information, gives the information here, and he also gives you the information here, plus he gives you the information on the camp as well. So it's winning. Now, he's not going bot lane. right? Once he's level 6, he has already the wards. He's not going bot lane. He has to play for something more, right? Kai'Sa is going to be fine. He's going to drop more vision. He drops actually a ward on the golems. I don't like this ward that much, but well, maybe I should start doing it. The camp is up, so you can see if the Vi is doing it. I like to put it more like here or here. Oh, we're missing the play. Let's watch again. He has no vision anymore, so he already established the vision. With the ward, he sees the Vi, and then they can react on it, right? Also, his team is going to react. He didn't clear this ward, so he didn't show. I want to see one thing before all of this. Did he get this counter ward while W? No, he has no W. He just counter warded just like that. Yeah, he just dropped the counter ward. And then he dropped the vision. Then he went for this. Saw the red buff. I would have warded here, but he used this ward here. Interesting. Okay. What's up, Kina? Hello, coach. What's up, Masuro? So here they get the kills. Let's see what he does after. He has no wards. He has a lot of gold. Most of the time... Here I would reset. Because you have no resources. There's nothing to play for. And then you just get... you don't really need to go with your jungle. Because Vi is dead. So you can just reset. He gets Amber Glaive and he's super fed right now. Probably has counter wards as well. What's up, Thiago? Hello. Again, he doesn't go bot lane. Kai'Sa doesn't need to help in bot lane at all. He could look for something bot behind Ezreal if he wanted to, but he's just going for vision on top side. Let's see. Is he low? Yeah, he's a bit low. There's a hen. He has Amber Glaive, so we know he's not seen. So he's going to show. I would not have shown, but he looks for the hook and auto attacks. Kennen has ultimate, Kennen has ultimate. So yeah, it's an easy kill. He knows that Kennen can just CC the Xahen, which means that he can execute. Well, he just gave a shutdown, just like that. In my opinion, I think Kennen could have went in, right, with the ulti, and he can ulti. But he has no ultimate, actually. Oh, interesting play. You see? You roam top lane, you still die, give a shutdown. Even the best in the world do it. 2 ping ward on top of each other, so he didn't see it. 2 ping ward were here? No, it was a normal ward. And a counter ward. That one. Alright. A bit of inting. Thank you, honey bees. Oh. Alright. He killed bot lane, happens a lot. I want to see how he plays after, right? How he plays after with the vision. That's what we care about. He's going for Blood Song. Usually here, what you want to do in this position is you want to make sure that you give vision here and here. So Kai'Sa can keep playing and she has not to worry about anyone coming. What I don't know if he's going to, how he's going to set up vision for this dragon and if he's going to go for more wards here, right? I would like to see if he gets wards here because I usually don't do it, but it's kind of OP in this season. So we can zoom out a bit, play it. Let's see how he plays the vision. I will give some information on Tribush. Maybe just goes mid lane because he sees Vi on mid and so is Alistar. So he doesn't really need to go for wards. So actually very good from him, just going where the enemies are. I would have gave some vision here and then moved, but I don't think it's needed because he knows that Ezreal is dead and Alistar is top and Vi is top. So Kai'Sa is fine pushing that. The issue that I have is that my Kai'Sa will stay hitting platings, but this Kai'Sa is not hitting platings. This Kai'Sa is not playing like that. He doesn't get the control ward and he just goes top. You see? This I will never be able to do, by the way. You just drop this control ward and just go top lane. Look at him. He missed the control ward. He's just going for the kill. I will never be able to do that, guys. I don't think so. I think that's the hardest part. He's just going to try to get the kill here. He gets the flash. Alright. Okay. Probably the hardest part of playing support. He's just looking for Sahen, giving information. Is he going to hold the wave? I don't think. Nah. He's getting the plants. These plants, important you get them. It's very, very broken. Pop the Celestial from Alistar, annoying for him. Even Coach struggles with that. Yeah, I struggle. What is this damage? That's good damage, no? For the Amber Glaive, the true damage. He's very annoying to play against. He's like trying to be annoying to the enemy support, so the enemy support cannot really play. But well, I think it's a bit too much, yeah. I think he's freestyling for sure here. He's freestyling for sure. They're going for Dragon. Kennen escapes. They got the wall eventually. yeah. They got the wall. He goes for Lucidity Boots, which makes sense when you are running Cosmic here, and you pair it with Lucidity Boots. It just makes a lot of sense. You have Ignite and Flash in such a short cooldown. He likes to go top a lot, by the way. You see how much he goes top lane? Here, even with the Dragon up, he's still going top lane. Does Kennen have TP? I don't know if Kennen has no TP. But he knows that this guy has no Flash. He goes top a lot. A lot. He's playing probably around the guy that has no Flash, right? He used the W to get behind them, waits for the stun. You see, he waits for the stun and then get double execution here. So he goes top lane again. He knows that he has no Flash. He likes to play against the guy that has CC, right? No one else has CC in the team. Well, Sion has CC, but less damage, so it's harder to execute. And here he gets the double kill, easy double kill with the ulti. And what is he going to do after? Just sweep. He doesn't go for that much aggressive vision here. He's just going for this one. I would have maybe warded here, probably. And here I think the game is over. I think the enemy team ends up surrendering. And he gets like a lot of gold. So I want to see this back again. Because this next wave is going to be a cannon wave. He makes a play on top. Killing top lane here. You still get the dragon. Is that Kennen is going to get... Look how much Kennen gets here for this play. He gets all of this wave. Now the enemy top laner is going to lose part of this wave. I mean, he's up in 2 seconds, so he's going to be fine. And Kennen gets 3 platings, which is insane, right? Especially when they have 0 void grabs as well. So you can get 3 platings, which 3 platings at the end of the day is 360 gold. 360 gold, so it's like another kill. So playing for a rotation in top lane, so your solo laner can get 3 platings, which is really easy to do with 1 push, especially for top laners. It's like 1 kill. Because back in the day, it would be 700 gold only, right? Once you kill the tower, 700 gold, so you could play for the 700 gold. But here it's just like maybe you want to play for the first chunk and then you play to get the tower. But you get really strong, right? Getting 1 kill and a half or 1 kill and 10% of the second kill. I want to see if he still goes top. If his top is a tank Sion. Oh, we will see. We will see today. We will see today. We're going to see more games. So we are going to see, like, the good thing is that if we see Keria all day, we can see some habits and we can see what he likes to do in Soloq, right? To win the games. So we can go for the next one. All right, nice game. Nice game. This game was this game here. I chose this game right here. So let me see what we got now. We got, what do you guys want to see? We got a Keria Alistar. This one we saw already, so we can rename it. We can say done. We can say it's done. And then we can go for Leona Alistar, Bard versus Pantheon, Bard versus Nautilus. This one I didn't name. I don't think it's interesting. We can do a Bard game now. Bard versus Nautilus. This one is a very long one against Pantheon. I think this one against Nautilus, it's fine. Jhin Bard against Varus Nautilus. And with Lee Sin. So this can be an interesting one. It's also like a top lane Malphite, right? So let's see how he plays. Probably he doesn't play around the Malphite at all. He's going to play with the Lee Sin, for sure. Any Bard games? Yeah, there are plenty of Bard games. He only plays like a lot of Bard. He plays a lot of Bard. Bard or Leona? Let's go Bard first, then we can go for Leona. And then we can do a Bard Pantheon. This one is pretty long and also is playing with a carry champ. So I think we go for the tanky one. Ali is good. Yeah, we'll watch everyone, every game. So for now, crazy laning phase. Let's see how he plays the Bard. He likes to go, well, you guys will see. Well, let's go for the Bard game first. Because I've seen the runes and the builds, so you guys will see as well. Used to be a Pyke main, but couldn't close out games quick enough and end up falling off. Is Pyke just a counter pick? No, I mean it's just you have to be like you saw in the game. You have to be Very creative. You have to move around the map a lot. Very annoying for the enemy team. That's what you have to look for, right? I mean, it's hard to pull off in later on in the game, but well, I mean, it's a snowball champion. It's very easy to get ahead and play the game when you're ahead because you do so much damage, right? It's insane. All right, we got Keria with Bard. It's going to be Jhin Bard against Varus Nautilus. Let's pause before and we can check out the runes. So the Bard runes are going to be, he's playing with Spellbook. It's very normal, guys, to play with Spellbook in higher elo. You can obviously, he's playing without Electrocute, so it's a bit weaker and better for us, right? Because that means that we can see how he plays a champion without like the damage of Electrocute. He goes Magical Footwear. He goes Magical Footwear every game almost. Like very rarely he's going to play without Magical Footwear. He plays it like a lot. And I think it's pretty nice because it allows you to obviously rush your first item. And then he likes to go Cosmic also, right? Cosmic and Magical Footwear, he goes almost every game. Deep Ward and then Relentless Hunter, right? For obvious reasons. And the two adaptive ones are Attack Speed, Move Speed, and Flat Earth. No, Pyke is hard to execute in mid to late game. I also struggle. When I get fed with Pyke, I need to be like really locked in or focused. If not, I'm going to struggle. He also goes for normal ward. Remember, these games are from this patch. So it's the live patch, it's not a patch before. So yeah, he's going for the normal ward with Lee Sin. Here I would have played maybe normal ward because I'm playing against Nautilus. So it's a hard matchup. But I would also maybe look for Sweeper because I have a Lee Sin. But he doesn't really go for it. He's playing with Teddy in the bot lane. If you guys see any things, any questions, you can ask any questions while in the game. We can look at back at it and I can explain or we can review. Goes for the first Q. This Q helps push the lane as well. So usually they will play for the level 2 prio more than anything. What's the next bush? Nautilus doesn't have... You see, like, I'm going to go back sometimes and I want to explain some things that I see interesting. Is that he obviously perma hits. Now, Nautilus could hook, right? Nautilus could hook him. That's something that you could be thinking, right? Now, if he gets hooked, he's going to lose the trade. Why? Because Jhin is going to attack him and he's going to end up being here at the same level than Jhin and Bard, here, Nautilus, and Varus is unable to hit, right? Now Varus is playing with Comet, I believe, he's playing with Comet, and Mana Flow. So Varus is not as strong till level 3, and Comet Varus is not that good at fighting level 1, especially when you play like with the hook. So you don't really want to commit with the hook, because you are going to lose the trade, like very hard. Now, he drops the ward here, which I like more than dropping it in the middle, because it's easier harder for example, Varus to access and get it. So he's dropping the ward in the corner, which is smart. I usually would not have dropped it here, would have dropped it in the middle. And now how he plays after is nice, because he always like plays more with the alcove, something I don't do as much. Or I don't, like he plays here auto attack and then he keeps going, we can slow it down. He looks for the Q, but you see this movement that he does makes sure that if he gets hooked or engaged, like Varus doesn't have like insane direct auto attack on him, right? So he plays with the alcove, drops also aggro of minion, and then he keeps playing, still gets the experience, right? So he's using the alcove already two games in a row, a lot more than I would do in solo queue, right? He just plays a lot more around the alcove. Obviously bush control, that we know, right? I usually do auto Q level 1 always, but he has no electrocute. So you cannot proc the electrocute. He also can Q stun. That's smart as well. That's a very... You see how he plays? Here aggressive, level 2. You have to see this, guys. You have to see this. Look how he plays the level 2. He Qs. He doesn't overthink the Q that much. He keeps auto-tagging. He autos every single time, He can. Remember, guys, he goes with attack speed rune. Now, you see he gets level 2. And here he goes super aggressive. Auto. Q, and he walks up with his level 2 advantage. Now here I would check the golems. I don't know if he's going to check the golems, but I would check the golems. But maybe it's too risky because the wave is already here. Maybe it's too risky. The wave is already here, so he cannot really check the golems. You see this hook? I don't think he can follow up the Varus that well, and he gets out traded. I would not have checked the golems if the wave was this fast. I didn't see the wave coming this fast. And also they have a ward here, so this is in Zao. I mean, the mid laner is just carrying too much the game. Like, I think my mid laners never ward this on time. I don't know if I remember a game where I know where the enemy jungle is pathing, by the way. I think the enemy also had a ward, for sure. They had a ward. But my mid laners are not warding. My mid laners don't ward the raptors anymore. I don't know why. They don't ward the raptors. Now, what is he doing? He's going for chimes. Okay. Hello. Alright, level 3. He's still full HP. He didn't use any potions. Now he's hovering topside because it's easier for him to play with tunnel. And also it's he has access to the scuttle, right? There's some W's. He doesn't have tunnel yet. You see? He didn't level up the tunnel. He's level 3, but he has not leveled up any ability. So if he's going to fight, probably he will get Q. And if he wants to use the tunnel, he will just get the E, right? I think that's what he's looking for right now. So let's pay attention what he ends up doing. Because here they are going to fight. Does he want to have the tunnel? Or how does he want to fight here? He didn't level up anything yet. He gets the tunnel right now. He thinks the tunnel is more worth it in this fight. And just again, like the Pyke game, they end up fighting on the same spot. He used the heal on Lee Sin, and they win. I mean, it's another 4v4 in the river. I want to see again his move, like when the wave is coming and how he plays it, because here he ends up dropping this ward in the Phalite, which gives good information. Here they are not going to fight, or they're not perma pushing. They just let the wave go. And you see here he skips the wave, like he's not staying bot lane, so he can be the first one on the move, right? He just goes around, because he knows if he keeps going like here, if he keeps going this way, he will have the tunnel out, and then it creates a bit of chaos because they could follow him with the tunnel, and he's going to get sandwiched, so he's just going to reposition behind the Lee Sin here. And then they fight. They have a good fight. I mean, Lee Sin is level 3 because he cleared a bit slower, but he has the longsword because he based already. So this fight should be favorable for them. Did he flash here? He flashed, no? I didn't see this flash. Let's see. He flashed. This flash, I've seen it done like 25 times already. Wait, he flashed here? Ah, he flashed? For the scuttle. Look at him. So it hits. He gets hit by the scuttle. Nah, he's a playmaker. Keria's a playmaker. Okay. I don't know. He just flashed like that. I mean, the Jhin is here before the Varus. And yeah, they just get the play. And he used the tunnel aggressive. So very interesting that he kept the spell. Typical Korean server, let's throw the game 3 minutes in because of the scuttle. Yeah. It's very normal. It's very normal. And Varus killed the Jhin. Does he win this? I don't think he wins this after. Wait, he follows? Whoa. Let's go. DRX Wheeler. There he is. There he is. Okay. He buys Ruby Crystal and probably got a control ward. Refillable. You see Ruby Crystal and refillable. Important in this lane because you're playing against Nautilus. If you get engaged, you just wait tankier, and refillable is really broken. Nice background. Thank you. It looks good. It looks good. He's going for the chimes. Let's see what he does next. Let's see how he plays. We can zoom out a bit. I don't know what he's doing, by the way. He stood still there a bit. So he's not looking for roaming because right now this wave is pushing towards the enemy. He gets hooked. He still has he pops the 2 refillable directly. And he's going to take the W's. I think he will take the W's to be full HP back. He takes only 1. I think with the 2 refillables sticking, he will get full HP. It's not an easy lane, eh? And level 6 gets worse. So I'm curious how they play it. 1 Q into W and then just some auto attacks. There's no damage from Electrocute. He has no Electrocute. He has Spellbook in 1 minute. So also we should pay attention which summoner he's going to get next. Drops the Control Ward, you see. Always Control Ward in base. He knows, like, pause. He knows Lee Sin is behind him, right? So this is also For sure, you have to play around this in your solo queue games. It's not that difficult, just paying attention, being aware where your jungle is. And now he's fighting for vision, but right now the enemy doesn't know where Lee Sin is, right? Nautilus could have Xin Zhao behind, and they have Lee Sin behind. That's fine, and then they fight if they are comfortable, like in these type of situations. If Nautilus hook, he can always tunnel, right? He can always run out, so he has escapes. And also he's like decent tanky with the HP. So that's what they are playing for. And this is, I mean, he's really good at doing this. Or I learned that in Korea they do this a lot, like where they tend to bait fights a lot when they have the jungler behind. So it's not... and also he's securing that there's no vision with the sweeper. And here they will connect and then we'll try to look for something. Maybe. Because Lee Sin has nothing to do, right? He already finished this clear. But Nautilus is not getting baited, right? Yeah, the tunnel of Bard. Wow. Well, GG, no? Just better. You're just better at the game. It happens. And here comes the better mid laner. Well, if your name is Keria, maybe everyone ganks you, no? If your name is Keria, everyone ganks you. Imagine playing Soloq, everyone will be bot. Talia's bot lane, on point. What a stun. What a stun. I want to watch that stun again. He gets the tunnel. He made sure that they don't see them. I don't know if there's vision behind. There's no vision behind. Wow, he gets just the... Wow, this Q makes no sense. This Q makes no sense. Just that good. But I'm surprised that they win that Scatola when Lee Sin is one level down and bot getting pushed. It's because Lee Sin did 3 camps and reset. So he had a long sword. He had a long sword advantage, Andy. That's why. That's what you want to do with Lee Sin. You do 3 camps, reset, and then fight on the Scuttle. And then you will win. You have an advantage of item. Even if you are one level down. It's true that the one level down is like 600, 700 gold worth of stats. But well, he still was fine. He's not that behind. He's not that behind. The Q was insane. The Q was next level. I want to see how they do the dragon, so you guys can see as well. They push this, and he goes directly to dragon. Jhin can stay for one plating. He gets his chimes, and then he hits the dragon. And then from here he bases, right? He's going for... I don't know which item he goes for. I don't know if he goes for Deadman's Keria with Bard. I don't know if he goes for Deadman's. Nah, he's going for... What is he going for? Mikael, right? And he TPs. He TPs to mid lane. Very common TP for just to play the map again. He doesn't have the ward item. That's a bit sad that he doesn't have it. But well, it is what it is. Let's see this TP mid. So he TPs mid, and he goes back bot lane directly. Because he sees that Varus is playing here, and Varus has no flash. So he wants to punish the guy overextended with flash. But his team is going to die on mid lane, I think. Does he stay for the XP? I would have stayed for the XP, but he goes directly to move to mid lane. I mean, he can get solo XP on mid lane, that's true. And stop the rise. And help Lee Sin, probably. He also has the ward item. He has ward item here. He just goes with Lee Sin as fast as possible. Tries TP that well. Or just the ulti. So he goes bot lane, make sure he kills. Here comes Malphite. Because the Varus has no flash. And he just sees someone overextended and he punished really fast. He warded. Voiras are up in 20 seconds. He's going for chimes. What is he going for? Another Varus kill? Because Varus is going to be extended in 20 seconds. Varus or 10 seconds. Varus will be here if he keeps pushing. Is he going for another try on the Varus? He might go for another try on the Varus. He might go for another try on the Varus. Yeah, he's going for another try on the Varus. He's punishing the no flash Varus so much. So much. He goes for another kill on the Varus. So right here, what he's thinking, or what he knows is that, okay, he dropped this ward already. He has some gold, right? He has 700 gold. He doesn't have the gold for Mikael's yet. And he knows that Varus, right now, he's going to be overextended in the next 10 seconds. Because the wave is pushing towards them. And he knows that he has no flash, right? He has 45 seconds for the flash. So he's just going to tunnel behind him together with the Jhin and just look for the play. And he has done this like last game as well with Pyke, where he went top lane and killed the top laner 2 times because he had no flash. So he really likes to be punishing this this no flash immobile carries Very hard and very fast as well. Any mistake they do, he will punish. Every mistake they do, he will be there and punish. And I would have reset it, probably. I would have reset there. I would have reset for sure. No, he didn't have the Kinder Gem, so he didn't have the gold anyways. And now he opens mid lane. He doesn't need to be bot lane, because Varus is not bot lane. So Jhin can play 1v2 or 1v1 alone. And he has time to sync up with his team now. Realistically, what should Varus do? Is an out-of-field jungler. Well, try his best. Try his best. Ultimate, tunnel, and he has flash, Rise? No. No flash, he's dead. And I want to see how he reacts. I would go here and set some vision on top side. But he's actually going back bot lane. Is he going back bot lane? He's going to drop this ward here. Oh, he drops this ward here. I would not drop this ward here. I would go a bit deeper. Is he scared of the jungler? Xin Zhao can kill him? You see that I told you last game that I don't like this ward, but he actually did put this ward. Yeah. So the Varus is an out-of-field jungler. Okay, they're abusing the out-of-field jungler then. They're abusing the out-of-field jungler. Here goes the ultimate. Oh, he just goes in. I think he's a bit too cocky, no? Oh my god, this guy's... Keria's too good. He just went in with the portal. Look at this. What is he doing? What is he doing? He just goes in. Believes in the double stun. W's the Jhin to give him like move speed. And just keeps going. And survives with 1 HP. Oh no. This is cinema, no? But you would say that he gets lucky or... But he does this so many times. I've seen him so many times do like this crazy plays all the time. Like every solo queue game is like a highlight. And then you see it obviously and you say, wow, he's so good. But he does it every day he does it. So obviously they don't care. Right? When they do it. Like you see a T1 play and say, oh, what an amazing play. Like he does it every game. Every day in solo queue is doing plays. So he doesn't care. Like for him it's super normal. I would not have taken that tunnel. To be honest. I will not take human ward for Jhin ultimate maybe. Try to secure a kill. I mean it was risky for sure because if he doesn't get the double stun like there, it's GG's, right? Braum top. He already has Mikael. He didn't complete T2 boots yet. He's just playing with his magical boots. He's not going for deeper vision, which is interesting. I would drop a vision for sure here. He's just playing is very active with his teammates. That's something maybe I can get away, or something I should do more in solo queue as well, is like be more active with the team. Like Nautilus mid lane with Taliyah, he's mid lane with Taliyah, right? So he's playing way more with the his teammates for sure. Like from there. He uses Ghost, so he got Ghost from Spellbook. Wait, Xin Zhao is FK. He's basing on a control ward. Alright. What does he get? Glowing mode and control wards, no? He's going for Lucidity boots. Second game in a row, he goes for Lucidity boots. He's limit testing in rank games. You should see the games where he ends with his playstyle. No, of course he's limit testing. No, limit testing, no, I think it's just... I mean, he just goes very aggressive, but he plays constantly aggressive, right? Hey! 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 Take notes! But the players. If someone laughs at my portal again on a ranked game, hey! Someone laughs again on my portal. Hey, they take it, they will take it again. Look, for the memes. He will take it again. The Lee Sin took it 3 times already, the portal. Worth it. Take the... You cannot complain. Keria did it. Keria did it, so it's fine. No flash Nautilus, he's dead. Yeah. Let's see how he plays. You see that he's level 7 and Jhin is level 9. He's not bot lane hitting the tower. He's getting clearing vision, establishing vision, dropping vision, playing aggressive, getting a ward here in the bush as well, giving information for Jhin, right? He's not hitting the tower, right? We have not seen Keria hit the tower once after level 6. He's only playing them up all the time, right? After he's finished doing his job, he probably goes for some vision. And here he gets like change to see the Varus, and they probably get the kill or not. I mean, it's difficult here. So he's not hitting the tower at all. And here they have like insane vision. Look at the vision they have already. Obviously his teammates are playing really well, but you can still do it in your solo Q games also. And he's basing in fog, so they don't know if he based. So now Varus cannot really walk up, right? They have to be scared, but he's already basing and coming out. So Jhin can get the tower alone. Because Bard could be here, right? But he's not wasting time. He's called Gigaboner? Malphite? A Korean Malphite is called Gigaboner. Playing Malphite. Okay. Okay. Get some vision on top side. You see, he's not playing that much with the top laner this game. He's playing more with Lee Sin. He's catching more with. He's playing with Talia, with Jhin, with players that with players that don't have flashes. And here established like the triangle of vision, right? Nice vision. He does double fairy light or fairy charm or whatever it is. He does one here, and one here. So he gets vision all of this. He gets vision here, and he gets vision all of here, right? So his 3 wards are 2 on the spots and 1 here. I will probably establish this one a bit further up, but I think this is also fine. It's pretty fast as well because it allows you to do the same pathing and ward the 3 spots. Because if you want to ward here, you kind of have to do this. So you're spending time like walking this way, and he just probably wants to do it fast so he can play towards the next play, right? He wants to go towards the next play. No, these names are funny sometimes. I don't know. Korean names. Alright, Bloodsong and Mikael. He went Bloodsong, and he's not going for boots yet. He's going for more HP. You see how you don't really need boots with bards that early on, because you're super fast already with the passive. He sweeps this, he controls this one. I would have swept this and probably control this one, but well. Again, wow, good portal. Varus has flash. Varus has no flash for 1 second. He gets an insane, I don't know. What am I watching? He gets an insane Q. And then everything reacts fast and get out of here. It's over. What is this tunnel, man? Run, Keria, run. What was this tunnel? I think the tunnel could be better, right? It could be better. Okay, Varus flashed, so probably they will try to punish again the Varus flash. And everything reacted well with the Ryze ulti, and they just were 4 on mid lane. Well, they were 3. He's dead. Oh. He doesn't get boots yet, eh? He's going for, I mean, locket or something like that. He's not playing for boots. He's not getting boots at all. He's happy with his magical boots. No flash, by the way. He has no flash. He's going for blood, maybe, eh? Maybe he's going for the Varus. Maybe he's going for Varus. He's pinging Varus. Wait, he pinged no flash, I think, here. Yeah. You guys see it? No, you guys don't see it. You see? Here. You see what he does? Varus, flash, Varus, flash. So he's full focus on all the champions that have no flash, and he can easy kill. That's how he plays, right? In solo queue. That's how he gets the kill. Varus flash, Varus flash. I just hear the pings and I knew already it was that. Let's see. Let's keep going. Up. Wait. Oh. Right here. So he knows Varus has no flash. He obviously is not going to overextend for the play. Counter ward in this bush. Is it his counter ward or is steady counter ward? I think it's Jhin counter ward. That's really nice from Jhin counter ward. Yeah, really good. That counter ward is super good for the game. He gets a lot of vision on the fairy thing. I don't like to ward camps like that, but he just does it. I prefer to drop the ward here or here. And you see where he comes from, the angle he comes from already. Like most of you, including myself, I usually don't play here that much or here that much. on when this tower is still up, but you see he's coming already from a flank position. So he has a really nice angle. He's not coming from the front, he's coming from the angle. From behind, right? Counter ward mid lane. Mid lane ward. And knowing him, he's going to... If he sees Varus, he's going to run towards Varus here. He's going to run towards Varus. Portal and run towards Varus. Yeah. He has no flash, Varus. I mean, what an inter. He's super fast, by the way, on the map. He knows Varus has no flash, so he's always going to punish the silent that has no flash. How do you get the replays from Keria server? I do magic, man. I do magic. That's what you have to do. I have like a inside man that helps me out. But it's difficult to get them. Does he have vision? He doesn't have vision. The play is finished, he recalls. And from here he keeps playing. He's in a really good spot. He doesn't go for boots again, he still goes for locket. Probably 2 counter wards as well. And then he plays for top side. They have so much vision, by the way, on the map. It's insane. Look all the vision they have. What he likes to do a lot is also sit on a counter ward in mid lane. And here, again, he knows he has no flash, right? I don't know if he pings it. But he knows that this guy has no flash. And he's going to punish again. He doesn't stop. He ults on top of him. Of course, he cannot move. And here he appears. He just chills. Easy stun. And there we go. And another portal. He plays really, really well around the flash cooldowns. He plays extremely well every time. He doesn't let any champion that has no flash play the game. That's what he does. At least the 2 games that we are watching right now, he is doing that constantly. He pings it, go for it, go for it, go for him. He doesn't stop. Especially like carry champs, right? The Varus, Rice, that cannot move and they are very easy to kill. And his teammates follow really, really well. But he's creating a lot of plays, right? A lot of the plays, it's him creating. Again, he goes for the vision. I think this game is soon over. It's soon over. Where's my mid lane ward, Keria? Where's my mid lane ward? I want my mid lane ward. Wait! Giga Boner! What did you do? Here comes Giga Boner with the Malphite. Oh my god! What a play! Look at him! He's so tilted right now. There goes another ultimate. Flash of Varus, no? He flashed again? Yeah, he flashed again. He's forcing the flash 24/7. I think Varus had no flash for more than 10 seconds this game. And here the game is done. How beautiful is this, by the way? Eh? They're all fighting together. They're all fighting in the same place. No one is splitting top lane. No one is splitting bot lane, right? They're all fighting in the same place. We can watch the fight again. Sorry, guys. Let me focus. Does he use Mikael? He has Mikael soon. I don't know how he used it. He used it instantly, right? On someone. And you see, this is perfect. This is perfect Bard fighting. And I'm going to show you what I mean with this. You see how you want... This is how you want to play Bard. This is how I explain to everyone how you should be playing Bard. You keep walking. Keep looking for cues. Keep walking. Now, keep walking forward. Keep walking forward. You see how much damage he's taking? Portal and portal out. And now you're 1 HP. You took every damage you could in the game. Like, you are taking damage from your teammates, right? Because if you don't take this damage, your teammates will take this damage. And you want to portal out when you are low. Obviously, this is on the edge. This is very, very close. And now maybe you can like fish for faraway queues like he's doing here. Right? Maybe you can fish for some faraway queues. That's what you could look for. But this is a perfect like Bard team fight. You say you want to end up like this. That's why you build also tankish items so you can absorb the damage and you can be useful for your teammates. Alright, so he goes back. Yeah, here he went for bundle pipes. The bundle pipes Bard. With Lissin and Jin. Alright, bundle pipes. I would have not built bundle pipes probably this game. Let's see how he set up Snasher. Ward here. He does ward a lot the fairy things. The Fey lights. He gets the ward. Mid lane ward? No. He was the wolves again. Maybe I should start warding camps a bit more. Maybe I was too... it was too underrated for me, the camps. You can spot the jungler probably doing them and punish from there. When his team is playing very well. This is me tilted at 2 in the morning after I missed my ultimate. After my 6th game loss streak, this is me ulting. I'm just going for the flash play. This is me. Ay. It's so funny. I mean, he has some really good plays and some very funny plays as well. Okay, and after this, they just push out the enemy. So the enemy has to contest here. And then they can just have access to the Nashor for free. He just put us out because they know it's not doable. And they just get out. He stays because he sees his team play, so he says like, okay, there's no recall. And he has to play from far away, right? When you're playing like with 1 HP, you have to make sure that you play from far away. They end up doing all the Nashor. But they're playing together a lot more, right? In EU West, for example, in Soloq is very... I mean, the problem is that most of your teammates are going to play very spread out. You see how they play together all the time? Like at minute 20, 22 something, they all play together. He ults the dragon. And they get the Zinzao flash and they are not chasing. They just play for the Nashor. Let's see how they play Nashor. Now we can see how they play the Nash. So Malphite is going bot. Malphite has probably TP. I don't know if he has TP. He doesn't have TP. I don't like Malphite bot lane. I would like to... I would have... I think this ward is a bit... meh. I don't like it. This one is better. The enemy team has 3 control wards. One here, and one here. Come on, Malphite. What are you doing? Jin is moving to our top side. Malphite should probably try to go mid here. They end up winning this fight. Okay, double stun. We didn't pay attention too much on the... I didn't pay attention too much on the summoners he took. I know he took TP level 6 or minute 6. That's very normal to keep playing. Then he took Ghost. And then I didn't see all the summoners he took. For next game I have to pay more attention for that. Your background had me confused, but I remember you're using green screen. Yeah, I'm using a green screen. Well, no, it's a T1. I painted my wall as a T1 symbol. I think it was like this in order to use the enemy's oracles, so that even if they clear a ward that is closed, they won't have the time or will need to spend more resources for the next. So that the enemy, if they clear a ward that is closed, they won't have time or will need to spend more resources for the next one. What do you mean? But every ward is really close, right? So they can use the same oracle for every ward. I feel like it's just warding just because they're just going to fight there. They're just going to fight there, and he's warding around top side. For the Nashor. If you mean these wards right here, the ones that he dropped here. Oh, let's see if we can go back. These ones, right? You mean if they sweep here, they go for the next one? I aspire to play like Gigaboner. Yeah, me too. Me too. He played really good. He played really good. I mean, he played against GP. He went 70 CS down and still won the game, right? I aspire to be like him as well. All right. What do we do? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. What game we watch, guys? Now, what games do you guys want to watch? We got these ones. So we watched this one already. Let me get out of the game, I guess. So we watched the Pyke game, the Bard game. So this one we watched. Done. For now, like, the number one thing that I would say, he punish every single flash. Every single flash. Another Bard game. Nah, let's change it up. We can go Bard after. We can go Bard after. We have Alistar, Leona, Neeko, Nautilus. It's like Christmas. I'm a Bard OTP, so I would like to see more Bard. Right, we have some Bards, but I want to watch the Leona, no? I think the Leona could be interesting. I took a matchup of Leona. It's also 20 minutes, this game. What is Leona against Braum? It's not an easy matchup, right? So Leona against Braum it's interesting to watch. Me too, OTP Bard. The Neeko game, please. Yeah, the Neeko game we will watch after. I think we were going for the Leona, guys. I want to see Leona against Braum. How do we play this matchup? Will be really interesting. Also, they have Rek'Sai, Elise. I want to see. Is it going to be another crab fight? It's red side, by the way. Only winning red side. Leona? We go Leona. We go Leona. Let's go Leona, guys. Let's go Leona. We're going to watch the Leona game. How are you liking the reviews? I mean, it's a lot of good things. I'm learning a lot of things. Especially build path. Like the magical boot thing, I really enjoy it, right? I really enjoy how he uses the magical boot rune all the time. Let's see if we can go into the game. Where is it? Here. How many OTP Bard here? I mean, Keria stream, you know that there's going to be Bard. Every single challenger player in high elo plays Bard a lot in Korea, eh? Like they'll play only Bard almost. Like every single the most played champion is Bard. They are playing only Bard, only Bard, only Bard, only Bard. It's insane how many Bard abuses there are. So he's going to play red side. Let's play the game. Let's go with him. Let's pause a bit. Let me do this so we can get off the the borders. OTP Leona here. Let's go. The Bards. Too many OTP Bards here. Too many OTP Bards. All right, let's talk about the runes first. We got Magical Boots again. Surprise. Cosmic Insight. Again, surprise. Attack speed, move speed, health, like the Bard. Aftershock, this time around, with Font of Life, Bomb Plating, and Unflinching. And he's going for heal, not ignite. What's up, Justin Apple? Hello. They say Bard is easy to get the score you need when auto-filled. They say that? Well, but they are playing it, every player is playing it main super, so I don't think they are filled, right? They are not filled. Alright, let's see how they play this game. This matchup, again, he goes for normal ward. So 3 out of 3 games he went normal ward. He's playing with Rek'Sai. I would have gone for probably sweeper in this matchup, but maybe he doesn't go for sweeper ever. We will see. Yeah, I mean, especially if you play Taric, I would ban Bard as well. I think Bard is very annoying to play against. Very broken as well, the higher you go. Okay, let me see only the vision of Keria, so we see what he sees. What's up, Ponchek? Alright, so two games we could hit, Pyke and Bard. Now, he's perma tracking enemy summoners. He's playing really well. He's playing really well with the Alcove as well. He goes E level 1 and just goes against the Sivir. Now, I don't think this trade is the greatest, and he uses heal early, but he just chunks the Sivir a bit down. And he also is using the Aftershock, right, to trade. So he Aftershocked, he has Bomb Plating, so he uses that to trade. He goes for another E. This ward is from... Wait a second. He went in and warded this spot instantly, right? He warded this spot. You see how he's warding here, in the corner? He wards here in the corner, by the way. You guys get full vision of the bush. A bit of the alcove, maybe it's the highest value. I didn't know. I mean, I'm not used to warding here, right? You see how he wards here in the corner? I mean, we saw this as well last game. Peanut AD carry? Yeah, Peanut AD carry is doomed, guys. No, but everyone plays a lot of different roles in Korea. They all have to play different roles. It's very common to see that. So now he has this warded. He's going to go again. So he's not trading. So he's going again because... Oh, see it as W again. He sees a bit of overextend. He just goes in and goes out. So he can get a bit of trade there. Okay. Risky business, eh? If you do this in your lower elo. Even if in my elo, I would probably die there. No Q Braum, he just goes in, his AD carry gets on one auto, he's happy. And he's playing with bomb plating, right? He's not playing with second wind against Sivir. No, he's playing with bomb plating. They don't get prio, eh? It's against Sivir, you cannot get prio. Is he going to go in after this minion hits? He's posturing aggressive. I like the skin of Leona. The skin is pretty nice. There goes the shield. And bomb plating from Braum. So Rek'Sai is pathing down. And the enemy jungler is pathing down. Every jungler is pathing down. He goes for Sivir. He has a lot of trust on his AD carry, by the way. To keep trading. My AD carry will sell me off so hard. By the way, he will ping me, what are you doing? Wow. He's playing... He doesn't even care, by the way. He just goes. He sees the Sivir. He sends it. When Sivir is going to last hit this minion, I think. No? Here. No even last hit, nothing. He just goes. He has bomb plating aftershock. He survives. He still has flash, I think. And he just gets a chunk on Sivir. He's going in all the time with Leona. I would not have went in. I would not have played there. Playing super aggro. Maybe I have to play more aggro, guys. Maybe I have to play more aggro. I already play aggro, imagine. Wow. And now he has no flash, and now Sivir is dead. Yeah, of course. But his jungler skipped 2 camps for this play. And now Sivir has no flash. Pretty nice, right? So why this matchup he starts in the river bush instead of playing from middle bush control? I don't think they can get middle bush control this matchup. They lose the prio 100%. You will lose the prio every time, especially when you play with Comet Varus against Sivir with W. There's no way you win the prio. I want to see the aftermath because Rek'Sai does get the... So the problem here is that the wave ends up in a bad spot. Elise obviously is bot with 1 level advantage. He gets the crab, but they will try to invade these camps right now, right? With Braum and Taliyah, Prayo, and Elise. So they have to kind of play to defend, and he has to flash here. No? I mean, he's going to die, but he might get something, but I'm not sure. That's the problem, right? You get a good kill, but after the enemy jungler is going to punish your jungler. But they protected these camps, but they gave up too many kills. Would you upload this as a video? You will have it in my YouTube channel in live streams, so you will have it in live streams with chapters, as always. Every live stream is recorded as a VOD, so you have it as a video on my YouTube channel. This is a server diff on US. You get reported and called every name. Alright, let's see what Leona... You see how he bought... let's go back. How much gold he had? He has 400 gold, right? Yeah. 400 gold. He gets... what's called? He will get Ruby Crystal and a Control Ward. He doesn't have money for refillable. He doesn't get Potion. He values more Control Ward than a Potion. I probably would have bought a Potion. Maybe I'm too greedy. But he goes for the Control Ward. He goes for... We don't see the Control Ward again in Spectator, but he goes for Ruby Crystal and Control Ward. Okay. And then goes back to lane because the wave is pushing towards him. And it's not a good spot to roam. It's not a good spot to roam. So very aggro. Early game. No flash Sivir now, so he knows. So let's see how he plays around it. Wave crashes. You see, wave crashes. He doesn't stay as Leona here, right? As Leona, he's not here. He's just going to make sure that he does something else, right? He doesn't want to be showing. He cannot do anything under tower. So there's no purpose for him as a melee champion to be hitting the tower or anything. He's going to look for a roam, for vision, or for something. He has to look for something. So he's going to roam mid lane, right? And he's going to look to attack this wave. I don't know if Taliyah has flash. We can check. She has no flash. They know she has no flash. And he's dropping a counter ward. You see? He's dropping a counter ward for Zed. So he could have dropped the counter ward here or here. But they are not winning the lane. Right? The Zed has better... like Zed can push and move. And this control ward is going to help him play more aggressive in mid lane. So because he's playing Zed into Taliyah, he prefers to give information and like take care of his mid laner instead of taking care of his lane, because his lane is going to be like, maybe something happens, but I prefer that my mid laner has a better time than I do, right? Because this Braum Sivir is going to be like difficult to get something done. What's up, Stephen? He tries to stay in fog. You see how he stays in hidden right here. He still gets the experience, but they don't see him, so he doesn't give information for free. They can see the Elise. So now Zed can just play perma mid lane without having any problems. Still, Elise gets this control ward, right? Once Elise gets this control ward, it's nice. Also, you can see that the control ward is inside the bush, but on the edge of the bush. You see? So it gives more information here than if you place it like in the middle of the bush, right? So he's placing it just on the edge. All right, let's go back to the lane. Yeah, they know they are getting ganked. He still has a heal right here, but he's getting ganked. Heal fast. Guess a bit. Maybe it blocks the cocoon. They both dodge the cocoon. Okay. There goes Summoners of Varus. And the heal. He stays here to block Elise probably invading or gathering information what's happening. Yeah, you have to think at the bushes as rectangles, and you have to drop it in on the edge. I don't do it. I don't place this control ward as good as he does. I don't do it. Yeah, Elise is still here, so he's not going to commit. Here he's not playing as aggressive as before, because they are not winning. That's the problem. He looks for a quick E, but I think if he hits that E, maybe he dies. Okay, here they're getting turbo doved. Alright, solo experience. I mean, experience for Rek'Sai and Leona. He has no spells, he's dead. Okay. Enemy team playing, they're dead as well. Alright, he's starts a bit from behind. 0-0. Let's see how he plays. He gets... whoa. He goes for Proto Plus first. It's true. He goes for Proto Plus first. So he goes Giant's Belt instead of Ruby Crystal. I got double Ruby Crystal. I think it's better Giant's Belt, no? Because you get 50 HP more. 150, 150, so 50 HP more. Okay. He goes mid. There's nothing to do bot. And he's just going to look for a play elsewhere. I don't know. He's just walking around. He just tilted. No, I don't know. He's just walking around, guys. He's so slow. You see how slow he is? He goes a bit like stealth mode. He's super slow. I don't know what he's doing. He's chilling. He's checking bushes to see if there's wards. He's running around, trying to find the Bard. I mean the Braum. Maybe they go on Sivir here. Braum is mid. He got the control ward. I think they fast push this. Fast push and move. Let's see. Let's speed it up. I just got here. Did you already review a Bard game? I did. The second game we did already. We did Pyke and Bard. We'll probably do a Bard game as well after. Against Pantheon or a hard matchup. Or maybe an easier matchup. We'll see. So again, he doesn't have anything to do in bot. He already crashed. He looks for something melee, maybe a flash play under tower. You have it on YouTube as well, if it's easier for you to watch it on bots there. You're going to be very slow. They get the Voidgrass. He doesn't really play for Voidgrass because his jungler is not playing for it. I don't know what Braum is doing here, but fast engage and just punish the Braum. We get a kill. He gets a kill, keeps going with the jungler. You see how he keeps going with the jungler, gets a ward in of his ward item on the red buff. He's hiding. Does Rek'Sai have flash? Really nice hiding here. Really nice hiding spot. So the enemy team doesn't see him. And he can just QW, E, and follow with the flash. And now everyone flashes, and they should get the kills here. Really nice, really nice. Really, really nice. As I said before, I don't really like warding buffs, but he's doing it a lot. So maybe I have to start trying and change a bit my warding on deep vision. I like more to drop it in these situations, but well, in the bushes. Maybe it's not that bad. Let's see what he gets. He gets components of the Kindle Gem and probably Control Ward. Now he plays with Sweeper, and he has... I don't know if he had Sweeper before, but he has his 3 wards. Now he wants to play for level 6, he wants to get his level 6, and after that he can just play a bit more the map, probably. By the way, any used option cast at max range. I don't use it because it bugs the rel W flash, if that's what you mean. He doesn't care that much about super item upgrade timing, upgrade forward or level 6 timing, but he prioritizes being fast on the map. Now he does care for the level 6 and he does care for the super item. Just that here he lost a lot of ways getting dough, but he does care about getting level 6. Here he plays for level 6 and he gets out. You see? Like he does care for it, but I mean he just doesn't overstay for it as much as other players do. But he does think of it for sure. Because here he goes, he gets the ward deep, and now he comes from behind. So, and he gets really good vision, and now he attacks the Sivir from behind. The display is really nice from him. And then he gets the Sivir. This play, what he did, they got a lot. Is he going to ult? Yeah, he kills. And he tanks the tower. Probably he dies here. Yeah, they both die. But anyways, here we can see how, from the perspective of the enemy, like here he gets level 6, and after getting level 6, he just gets out of lane, disappears, goes towards mid lane. He has to be careful here, so he uses the control ward. And here they don't see him. You see? Like, look how he hacks the wall. Look at this. I will put the full vision so you guys can see. I will slow it down, pause. Now you see this ward? This ward doesn't see him. Because if this ward was on the edge like he did, probably it sees him. But because he didn't put the ward on the edge, on the counter ward on the edge, they don't see Leona. You see? Magic. They don't see Leona right now. It's insane. Because the Braum didn't drop the ward on here, on the edge. That's why he's putting the ward on the edge. Because he knows that this is very abusive, like you can abuse this a lot. This is like the highest level like detail that you can get of warding. Because the ward that he did, this one, we can go back to this ward. What is it? Where was it? Was it here earlier? It was like, where was it? Where was the control? Ah, no, because I don't have this one, you see? This one that he did, you see how it sees more? But the one that Braum did, which time we were here. Braum did is a bit too close to the inside the bush, right? So now they don't see the Leona because of that, right? So they don't see Leona passing. So we can speed it up here. They don't see Leona passing, which is insane. And she gets... they see Leona, but in a millisecond. They saw Leona like nothing, right? Like 1 second, like 0.5 second. So they didn't actually see Leona, right? Because at the end of the day, you have to be paying attention to the minimap, right? No, it was this game. So he gets control ward here, he gets vision here, and he gets vision down here as well. So he roamed, established vision, and then he come from behind to kill the Sivir, right? And Sivir has no vision. So this ward in the bush killed Sivir, actually. Because now Sivir And they see Braum, right? And I think they kind of saw the Leona, but not in time. And then they can make a play. And here he tries to give the kill, and with the barrier and the spell shield, she survives and they get more. But he does think about level 6. He gets the level 6, gets out, and establishes already this ward, and this ward for his team. Okay? So that was really, really nice. That was really well played from him. He does know that there's no vision here, so he can do this without being seen. And he probably doubts that there's vision here. There might be vision here, but he played really well. You played really well. Report Braum. Yeah. Report Braum. For sure. And now he gets out again. So insane play. Actually, it's crazy. It's crazy play. Because they are losing, right? And he still managed to get a play on Sivir, which is one of the hardest champions to get a play on. Because of the spell shield and everything. And the wave clear. So yeah. You see, again, he drops it on the edge. Just a bit further up. Than Braum. Any support that you think is really good in NA or EU? Yeah, every support that I dropped on the document, I think they are good. So you can watch them. There's a tab in the document that's called Pros. And there is a Korean support list, NA support list, and US support list. They move up and down the river together, and they just play. And he already has his 3 wards. So I expect him here to or keep playing and try to do something like this. He will die for the better cause, maybe. Or maybe he doesn't die. Yeah, he dies for sure. As Leona, that's what you have to do. You have to go in, make sure that your team can keep playing, and just die. Does he have the item here? Protoplus? I think Protoplus is such a great item for Keria. Because, yeah, he got it. Protoplus, and now he can play. Because he's going to play crazy. Again, he doesn't complete his T2 boots, you see? So he keeps with going with the first item. No, name pro players, sorry. Yeah, that's what I mean. You have it on the document. The players that I mean. He opens towards top side. Again, what's the Phaelite? He wants the Phaelite a lot when he opens them up. He goes to one side and just wards it. Defense is control ward. Now, I don't know if Sivir has flash or not. He pushes this wave because you want to be fast and move. So when you show a mid lane to push a wave, it's because you want to make sure that you get a prio. But well, enemy team was there and they cannot really play it. He changed the control ward so Braum doesn't get the gold. He probably wants to fight here, but he cannot. This ward is really good when you are on a losing position, because you see the entire river and the control ward here or control ward here or control ward here doesn't spot this ward. They have to sweep or control ward in the river. So it's really good to do. Now he establishes 4 wards and goes back to base and back to with new wards, right? This is normally when you're losing. He goes back to mid lane. I will expect him to play more side lane. So I want to see how he plays out on side lane, because Zed is getting dove here. Yeah, Zed is dead. You see how Braum is playing side because they have the mid lane prio. But I don't know if someone can defend this mid tower. Yeah, Talia's here, but this tower is gone. He just tries to ult, and they go for it. Alright, flash Talia. That's fine. He will ping it, he will time it, and they might punish Talia next. So expect, most likely, some Leona ultimates on Talia in the next few minutes. He is going to try to play and base, because he has no vision. So establish mid lane ward, deep ward, and ends the play on top. Talia no flash. He's ping right now. He pinged Talia no flash. You see? You see how he pinged Talia no flash? Super aware of that. Very, very aware of it. Now he bases and plays again. By the way, do you review PG profiles? Not today. Probably tomorrow I will review them. Yeah, I review them for subs or for subs. I do reviews. Or with Twitch points. But I will not do them today. I will do it tomorrow. On a normal solo queue day. With the reviews of laning phase. Today we only focus on reviewing the genius. So we can learn a bit. You see how he wants to fight because he has like the item, the Protoplus. You see the Protoplast, how huge it is with Leona? He doesn't back off. Like, I've seen some super players when I coach that you engage with Leona or you engage with a super champion, and then you are like kind of timid, right? Like you are trying to survive or not take damage. He just goes engage, CCs, goes forward, goes forwards, goes forward. He never backs down, right? He doesn't... Like, once you just use CC and you don't have CC anymore, then maybe you can try to dodge or back a bit like he did here with Nar. But if there's more going on and fighting, you want to keep going, you want to keep going, right? You don't want to stop. He gets a really nice play here, and then he just bases. Right? He just makes sure that he's punishing every single player there. That has no sums as well. Okay, I have to do this. I want you guys to pay attention to one thing here. That this we already talked about in the last game with Bard. Is that he's looking for this contest right here. Or he's moving... he's moving this direction. So he can stop the Sivir, but he also has an angle to Braum. Right? So he has a really good opening on which one he can engage. He knows Rek'Sai is nearby. He knows Varus is here. He knows... what's called? Not a stop side. Right? And I think someone else is top side. No, not a stop side. So he can just play this. He knows he can play this, so he's not scared to go in. And the enemy team didn't see Rek'Sai coming. Right? He goes for the ultimate on the Sivir that just had no flash for 2 seconds. And then he just keeps going, right? He knows that Ali has no flash. I mean, this is Elise, sorry. And Elise just flashed, so he gets another flash there. But when you play engaged, you have to be super aware of the minimap and what your teammates are doing or not. Or where they are, so you are playing the... as best as possible, right? Maximum potential. Do you guys know any apps overlay that help with the flash spell? I mean, Andy, just time them. Time them. There's no overlay. Just click when there's someone flash, click on it and then write it down. It's not difficult. No Cosmic, 5 minutes. Cosmic, 4 minutes. And you send it. Elise no flash, Elise is dead. Or should be dead. I mean, she rappels out, but she's going to be dead. And you see that she's not playing around Varus lane, right? She's playing around the river. And she's not playing around mid lane here to engage. He still has the item, and he went Mercs with Leona. With Leona, you don't really need lucidity boosts because you are always going forward and just always going in. Alright. What about Cosmic with Ionian Boots or upgrade Ionian Boots? I can't remember. He goes Ionian Boots on Pyke and he goes Ionian Boots on Bard, but he doesn't go Ionian Boots on Leona, right? It doesn't make sense. I must confess I have swiftness addiction. It depends on the game, but this game there's too much CC, right? There's the Elise, there is the, what's called, the Braum CC, the Stalia stones that he's going to eat the stones for sure, the rocks. He's always going to take them, right? As Leona. Alright, he goes silent. He wants for Z a bit. And then he's just going to look maybe to connect here to the next mid lane wave. Try to punish the Sivir. He's always like looking for the AD carry to punish on mid lane. When he can do it and there's no tower, he looks for it a lot. Braum here also. Yeah, Braum is dead. Something I have to do more is like trying to attack mid lane with the jungle when it's good opportunities, especially when this tower is gone. It's very easy to do. Or easier to do, for sure. I mean flash time at 3:55 if they have both, right? But 4 minutes, you can do 4 minutes for Cosmic and Boots and Cosmic. Only Cosmic is 4 minutes 10, I believe it is. Yeah, 4 minutes 10. I have it written down there. And 3:50 for Cosmic and Boots. And Boots only is 4:30. You just put it in a paper, right? You write it down. And you memorize it, and then it's easier for you to time it. It will take some time to time sums, but well, it is what it is. So from a rough game to an easier game, just making sure that he plays with his jungle and looking for good opportunities with Leona, and also utilizing the Protoplasm really well, but because he's just fighting every time he has the Protoplasm. He hits the Rek'Sai and just plays side. Oh, Taliyah was still there. You see the Protoplast? Let's go with the healing. Nah, Leona's too tanky, guys. Lol, that ultimate was pixel perfect, I think, eh? It would have hit. You have a wallpaper for it? Yeah, I have a paper note, not a wallpaper. I have a paper note. And that's it. GG's. Well, I have to say, I learned a lot about some step by step. You can take some things out of Keria playbook, and you can learn about vision, about the pink ward, about getting level 6, going and getting like going from behind, right? When you're on a losing matchup, that play was really nice, right? When Sivir was perma pushing, you can go just behind with nice vision. I want to see that again because for me that was the even if they died. For me, that was a really, really nice play. It was here. He got very late, the level 6, but this one was really nice. Because he knows that there's no vision. He dropped this counter ward? I mean, you see how he swept this? So now he knows that there is no vision here, and there is no vision here, right? So he knows that Sivir cannot ward, because he has the entire vision control. So he knows that there's no ward here. Now he sees Braum on this ward. So the only way or the only position that could be warded should be this one. So he knows this might be warded, and he knows that this might be warded. So here he uses his counter ward here. And if he knows that this is warded, that means that he can just do what he did, right? So that's really nice to see. I mean, it's a really high level, but well. You see, and now he sees Braum trying to push mid. So he gets the opportunity. It's very nice. It's very, very nice. With Leona tankiness and Protoblast, it's nice that she can just keep going. It's so different than Maokai, who's not tanky enough to do much more than hit and run. Yeah, with Maokai, you go in, Q, start running, ulti maybe, and start running again. And just watch, you know, with the Maokai, with the form. He probably pressed up and see that Braum only have 3 wards of the ward. I mean... Yeah, that as well, but he's still like, he knows there's no vision here, he knows there's no vision here, right? And he probably knows there's vision here, or he can guess that there's vision here. Sure, you know that Braum didn't put any wards down, but he could have dropped, or Taliyah could have dropped another ward here in the middle, and he would be spotted, right? Probably he will still go for this play, even if he was spotted, because it's a fast play. But it's a nice play to do. Like it always like looks pretty nice, and he secures that no one is coming with this one. Braum reacts really fast, by the way. Enemy team reacts really fast compared to how other players would react in this situation. But it's nice. It's nice details to see. Let's go for the next one. Yeah, leave the game. Which one should we watch now? So we watch the Leona one. We have Alistar, no? I think we should do Alistar. We did Pyke. We did Pyke, Bard, and Leona. I think Alistar's nice. Also, it's blue side, so we can change a bit of sides. Hey, Dynas, 7 months. Thank you. Well, there's no alerts here. I don't see it. Wait, why? Why it doesn't pop? Thank you, Dynas, for the sub. I don't see it. I don't hear it. Maybe it's delayed. He's famous for his Neeko too. Yeah, he's famous for a lot of stuff. He's famous for a lot. What's up, David? Good evening. Good evening, good evening. I think we should go for... Or Alistar or Neeko? Tell me in the chat. I will take 1 minute break. Alistar is against Alistar Zeri, against Sivir Neeko. Or we go for Kaisa Neeko into Ezreal Bard. With German as a hen. And an Ornn on top. Like you can see the team comms here. You guys tell me. Whoever gets more mentioned, we go for that.
Neeko, 3.
Wait, I'm muted. 4 to 4. 4 Alistars and 4 Neeko. 4 Alistars and 4 Neeko. So I decide. Or who decides? For Alistar and 4 Neekos, come on. Alright. Let's go for the blue. I mean, both are blue. Flip a coin. We flip a coin? Neeko. Right, let's go Neeko. Guys, let's go Neeko. Then we do Alistar. We do Neeko into Alistar. We do Neeko into Alistar, guys. No worries. Let's go for it. Which pro players do you guys want to see next? Do you guys only want to see Keria? Which pro players should we think next? That's my question. That's my question. Which pro players should we do next? He's blue side now, finally. Finally blue side. Reckless. Peter. Reckless. Guys, Reckless. Alright, maybe we do Reckless, I guess. Again, magical boots, cosmic, ability power, health, Nimbus Cloak, celerity, and Scorch. I would play with the same here. I like to play with domination more, but he's going for the standard Neeko. This is competitive because you get more flash. He probably go lucidity boost as well. Double adaptive and health. I would go for attack speed, move speed. But well, we can see how he plays it. He goes normal ward again, so he has never went for sweeper. And he goes Zahen here. Let's go. Busio. Yeah, Busio can be a good one. Busio can be a good one. Yumi next game. No. Duro can be good one. Busio, yeah, Busio is good one. Alvaro, I like Alvaro, to be honest. I think Alvaro would be a good one as well. I like Alvaro. He's not playing that good with compared to last year, I think, with his range champs, but well. I watch his streams with Kalist. It's pretty nice. I just his streams. I mean, actually, one of my videos, I used one of Busio's game. Which pro player from NA? Korejiji. Korejiji is not bad. So he's poking the Bard whenever he can with the Q. I always like to go for the AD carry, but well, Bard is just, yeah. There we go. He goes for the poke on the AD as well. Zahen is pathing down. And I guess the enemy jungle is pathing down as well, right? Enemy jungle is pathing down. Everyone is pathing down every time. So it's always on bot. Bot lane scatter is the deciding factor. Let's see how he plays the Neeko here. He goes Q, then he goes W or E? Probably he goes E. Or he goes W. He goes W. Even if without sudden impact. He can use the clone just to... He can use the clone just to block. So it's a playmaker because he used the clone And he's in front of the clone, and then he puts the clone in front of him, right? To make them doubt a bit. And then he gets some auto attacks off. That's why I like to go with attack speed and sudden impact, because you do a bit more damage there. And he just pops the heal. You see how he popped the heal? Just directly? He doesn't care. So they got a heal already off, and it's on cooldown. So because he has Cosmic, he will have another heal like soon, right? At 6 minutes, 5 minutes something, he will have another one. He prioritized poking here. I would check the Gromp. I think checking the Gromp is very nice here. This just goes for a bit more poke. Kaisa wards at 230, which is nice ward timer. And they're probably going to play for the... He does the same here, right? With the clone. His W is forward. Auto. Looks for E and then a Q. It's a lot of mana, for Neeko. It's a lot of mana there. You see, Jarvan is here. He wards and then he goes for the scuttle. I think he has to base or go for the top scuttle. Let's see what they end up doing. They just go for hit the tower all the time. He plays against Ezreal, he puts his clone in front and just starts hitting. And he removes, right? Sahen is getting invaded. Viper! Autofill AD carry in the jungle. I think it's the AD carry, no? I don't know if it's the AD carry. Maybe it's not the AD carry. I don't know. He pushed because he thought Ezra was going to base, but he's not basing. He stayed. They crash the cannon wave, and now they base. I think Ezra, or he will stay, maybe? They're going to stay. I mean, Jarvan should be topside, or he should be opening topside, so is a hen. So hen didn't even base yet. He got a kill on top. So they're going to keep poking. Bard already based and got boots, so that's why he's healthy. Wow. I think he does all the time the same, no? He just goes for the... He plays with the AD carry. He double juice. Auto attacks, ease. And then he gets the full Q, right? Pretty nice damage. Now he wants to base because there's no mana, he cannot really play. Now he used the clone, so because this clone, how he used it, is that this clone is going to hold the wave. So the wave right now is going to be here, in this spot. That means that it's going to push towards them. And it's not going to be neutral, right? So that's really nice from him to use the clone like that. Let's see what he buys. Wait, I didn't see what he bought. We don't see what he buys because he's transformed. It's a scam. We're getting scammed right now. We don't know what he bought. Where's my buy? We have to wait a bit. He has to go transform into Neeko first, and then we see. Once he gets a Q out, we can see. Alright, he got top and refillable potion, probably with a control ward as well. He's always transforming the AD carry. Some Neekos transform into the AD carry all the time. Some Neekos just do it when the AD carry has a higher range. But it's nice to be perma-transformed. It's annoying to play against. And also you can always do like W transform again to a minion. And it can be like pretty good. Zahen is bot side. Again, he uses the clone a lot to cover. And he has the another heal. So you see he had another heal usage right now. And he again the same combo. W, auto attack EQ. And he gets the move speed. He is not seen with the W. Gets a counter ward just in time when Zahen is here. Zahen drops another counter ward. If that hits, it's kill. Unlucky it doesn't kill, but well, Ezreal flashed. And they just play for platings here, right? I don't think they can... Or maybe they push a move to Dragon, but he has no mana. So he probably wants to base. Or get a plant. Yeah, he wants to base, for sure. He goes really far. You see how far he goes to base? So he secures the base, so it doesn't get cancelled. Make sure that you base far away, if not, it's going to be annoying. We don't know what he bought. Probably another tome. Or even the... He didn't get the kill, no. He got already the Hex Tech Alternator. That's very strong. I think Kai'Sa has better auto-attack animation as well, yeah, as well. It's way better for sure. It's way better for sure. He gets level 6 and he just combos the Bard. Bard does not flash, if I remember correctly. He has no flash, yeah. How does he do the combo? Let's see. He W and then just goes, yeah. QE and dead. He insta-base, because he will drop the ward and insta-base, right? Drop the ward, push, and insta-base. He doesn't even clear this one. He wants to be really fast on the next play. Probably the enemy is on Void Grabs? I don't know. No, it's not on Void Grabs. It's clearing down. Like, if you start topside and you clear down, you cannot not really do Void Grabs because you will always have, like, camps up on bot side. So you are not on time for the Void Grabs if you want to clear your camps first. He moves with Zahen, and he just gets, like, more wards. And now he can play again. He's going bot again. I don't know if I will go in bot lane. I mean, the wave is not in a good spot. They can get more kills on bot, for sure. They just have to be careful of Jarvan. Yeah, Jarvan is bot. So they just have to play a bit of weak side right now. They get a counter ward. He doesn't really need to be on Voiras. I mean, they're winning. LeBlanc has first move. Ornn is also pretty strong. And he's just going to try to contest a bit here. But he has to be careful with Jarvan, eh? Going from behind as well. Or coming in general. He has flash. He has flash. That's why he plays like this. He puts a lot of pressure on the enemy team. Right here. Because also, like, you see that once he's level 6... Let me zoom out a bit. Once he's level 6, he's not going... He's always going to play here to control this this spot. And let Kai'Sa play the 1v1. And he also has the first move towards up the river, right? So when they are fighting, he knows that Jarvan could be behind. That's fine. He can play it out if Jarvan comes. He has the W. Well, Rena is on cooldown. He has flash. He has good vision, so he can see. So he's just playing to put pressure. And now Kai'Sa can just farm alone, and she's level 7. She's getting solo XP. Now, once this happens, he has also the move towards mid lane, right? And he can look for something if he thinks that he's useful. Now, he's not useful, he's just going to drop the ward. Because they died. Jarvan ultimate. And again. Almost. Almost a kill. And he just ults the ward like that. Okay, Kai'Sa goes 1 kill, it's fine. I mean, it's well played. He also like took some damage from the Ezreal to just make sure that he secures the E. Where is he going next? Where is he going next? Is he going bot lane? I mean, Kai'Sa is going to base, so I doubt he's going bot lane. He's probably going to look for a minion play on mid lane or go top. Here I probably would drop Vision also to defend Zahen camps. But let's see what he looks for. Maybe looks for a minion play here. No, he's LeBlanc. He thinks he wants to trick the queen that is LeBlanc. Yeah, but that's not going to work. Wow, the damage of Bard. Time to recall again or use your potions. Ezra thought it was the clone by the way in that play. Yeah, he's making him guess all the time. Nah, here he has to lose flash. Too greedy the pathing. But they are too deep, the enemy team, and they have no sums. I think Ezra has no sums, yeah, and LeBlanc can just capitalize on that. So he's dragging the enemy team, although not a great fight. And now his teammates can get some kills. Right, nice. Again, he has not been bot lane in a long time, right? He made maybe some plays on the Ezreal, but that's it. Now he has a minion, so he can transform into minion or he recalls and goes as LeBlanc. Place where the jungler is. This probably he wants to control as well. He's just going for the play here. Almost hit the Ezreal. Is he going to hit tower? He's going to for the play. Nah, he's faking that is the clone. You see, Ezreal, Ezreal is scared. He's not hitting the tower. You see, he's going for deep vision. And he's just establishing the deep vision. And probably he's going to recall on a counter ward. And then he's base again. Top lane is struggling, by the way. Top lane is struggling a lot. 0-2. 50 CS behind. Let's see how he plays with a struggling top. Let's see how he plays with a struggling top. They got bot tower, but top got top tower earlier. Much faster, so we'll see. For the Herald, you mean? I didn't... For the Herald or for the Voigraphs? You mean for the Voigraphs? I mean, because they're winning in bot lane and they have kill potential in bot lane. Every time he has ultimate, he has kill potential. And the enemy bot lane didn't have flash. So he thinks that he can get things done in bot. That's why. Yeah, for Voice, I explained already. Like, they already got... like, when your jungler is pathing top to bot, he's going to have camps up on bot lane. So probably Jarvan was bot lane. Or he would skip camps on bot, which is pretty rare. Alright, let's see what happens next. Let's see how he plays from here after this death. Not crazy this guy's play yet, eh? He goes for a Celestial Opposition, which is really normal. He got Hextech Rocket Belt. He's going for the Lucidity Boots just in a bit. So right now how you want to kind of play is you want to play around also Sahen, but Kai'Sa is really nice to follow up on your plays because she can just ult if you see someone. So let's see how... You see, counter ward here. Now he changed the counter ward because he wants to deny vision. So he used one counter ward to use the sweeper. So he swept this. Another counter ward to sweep this one as well because he has no sweeper. So he's making sure that the enemy team has no vision right here. So that's why he's spending the two counter wards. And now that you get 40 gold on counter ward, it's very nice to spam those. Trying to stop the Ezreal base, always being annoying. Use the clone to get more information. And once he has no more resources, he can hit a bit the mid lane. I mean the mid lane tower. And here he will get a good ultimate, right? Oh my god, that's a choke, by the way. Eh? That's a big choke from Keria. Keria choking? Really? Wait, you don't have W? Oh. Oh my god. That has happened to me before 100%. Every day. I play Neeko. But no ultimate connect. I think he timed really bad this ultimate with his rocket belt. Oh, he ulted too early. But well. His mid lane is fed us. I mean, his Kai'Sa is really fed. Opens mid, because there's nothing to do side. Now, from here, what I would look for is give probably some vision to LeBlanc, but LeBlanc is not even going to open bot lane. She's going to go mid lane directly, right? In my games, LeBlanc would go bot lane here, 100%. I think LeBlanc is going to play mid for the Herald. So he's going to play for Herald vision. Yeah, in my game, LeBlanc is not here. LeBlanc will be go bot, but there's nothing to do in bot lane. Only play this tower. Aurora's bot, so I think Ornn is going to go bot lane here to cover. He already used this ward? No, he only used one ward. Used another ward. He's very patient with his vision as well. Like not spending his every single ward. He drops one here, dropped one, another one. He doesn't drop everything at the same time because they get the Herald here. He bases. And now LeBlanc is playing topside, and she has really nice vision as well to play topside, right? He has the clone, the warding, and now he tries to recover bot, but I think the bot lane is gone. The bot lane is gone. Maybe he can go as a minion. He's going as LeBlanc. Okay, nice flash. Yeah, he kills Jarvan here. What else is he going to do? So he has no flash now, but well, he got Lucidity Boots and Cosmic, so his flash cooldown is, like you see, 200 seconds right now. It's very short compared to like normal 5 minutes. That's why you want to play Neeko with Cosmic and CDR, Lucidity Boots. You can have your flash play more times. And he's going for Zhonya's, or he's going for Frozen Heart? Frozen Heart, maybe. It's very normal that after Rocket Belt, you build a defensive item with Neeko. You go for Abyssal Mask if there's a lot of AP, and you go for Frozen Heart as well. You could go Zhonya's, it's also very normal. That probably in solo queue, you can go for Frozen Heart. It just depends. He's not going for that much deep vision, he's just waiting for his jungle to play, and then he goes for some vision. He goes more for river vision and then hover like some side lane. Just wait for the next objective to play, and yeah. Guys, I skipped a mid lane wave to be on display and then get a kill. And defend the side. The Herald top. Where's my Neeko? You see how many times he bases all the time? Yeah, he's going for Frozen Heart. It's pretty good in solo queue. It's a lot of fighting, eh? Right here. He takes the portal of Bar. There's no ultimate, he has no cooldowns. Let's see what he does after this fight, because this fight looks really good. Is he going for division? What is he going to do? I will not hit the dragon a lot, I will just go for some vision, drop my wards, you see? Drop the mid lane ward maybe as well, there we go. And then you drop your other ward here, if you have one. He's going for the Jarvan kill first. Drops another ward there. The Zahen misses the W, but well, it's fine, they still get the kill. He has no more wards. So after the play, he's not hitting the dragon, he just directly goes for the mid lane ward, for another deep ward, makes the play, they get the Jarvan. And after that, well, this is a really nice play. Used ults. Does it transform before the ultimate? No. They see the ultimate coming, but they cannot do much. I mean, reacting to the ultimate flash of Neeko is a difficult challenge. They did overextend a lot, but well, solo queue, solo queue. What is your thoughts about Zeke's second item on Neeko? It could be fun, no? It could be nice. It gives you stats, you're tanky, it's not that expensive. But I think the cooldown of the ultimate is already short enough. But it can be decent. I have to try it. What is this autofill bar doing? I don't know. Giving a free win to Neeko, I guess, maybe. That's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. Nothing too special, just solid gameplay and making sure that he takes good decisions, right? He's not rushing a lot, he's warding, so he takes a lot of care of where he goes to ward. Just waits for his teammates as well. He's not doing any crazy transformations or crazy plays. Right now he has ultimate in 20 seconds, flash in 2 minutes and a half. Establish vision for the Nashor. He always moves like Kai'Sa. I will move like Zahen, but he moves all the time like Kai'Sa. Gets a ward in mid lane here as well. He has no vision anymore, so he might base. I don't know if he's going to base or he's going to keep playing. Depends on his team. I would have probably based for more vision, but well. He changes his control ward or gets the control ward on the Nashor and he starts Nashor. Now he's going to sit here and wait for the enemy to come, and probably they just want to turn and fight. Here it's GG, right? They will get a good fight. Yeah, they will just go for Aurora, and you see that they use the Nashor as a bait to make sure that it gets a good fight. Now this was the Bard ultimate? No, stopwatch of Kai'Sa. Was stopwatch of Kai'Sa. And they got the kills, and now they can do Nashor. So, good vision to start the Nash, and then you just turn. But they have to be in the same page, right? If you do this in your solo queue game, I don't know. People will say, aren't we doing Nashor, guys? But no, you do Nashor to bait the enemies to come. And because he established already vision before this, he's able to like also see where Jarvan is. right? So we could look at it, the entire sequence back as well, so you guys can see. Like here he opens them up. He clears just his vision. Establishes the counter ward here that we always like. He drops a ward here. He drops the other ward here. He drops the other ward here. He pushes this wave with Kai'Sa. Then he changes the counter ward here to the pit. And then they start the Nashor, right? They sit on his sits and just waits. Helps with a Q. And then everyone is on the same page, right? Which is really nice to see. He misses the ultimate, but well, they still get Aurora. And once they get Aurora, they just start fighting. And that's it, right? They just win this fight very hard. And after winning this fight, because they established vision here beforehand, he will see Jarvan trying to make this play, right? He helps a bit with the Q. And now they will see Jarvan like here, right? He expects Jarvan also to be here. And they just get the Jarvan out, so they can have the free Nashor. So it's a really nice game from this from Keria and the FF. I mean, they FF all the time. I don't know. We will see 0 Nashors today. They always FF. They always FF. There's no game that they don't FF. Do we even play the same game as Korean pro players? Yeah, we play League of Legends. Everyone plays the same. Everyone plays the same game. Everyone plays the same game. Yeah, it's just that a different rhythm for sure. No, but you can still take some things out of it. And it's just that in your game you have to adapt a bit more, right? You have to be ready to adapt a bit more. But we can learn some stuff, right? It's always good to see how, at least to see how he's adapting this new season, right? How he's playing around this new season. It's nice to see. Let's go for the Alistar game. What's up, Rafiaka? Hello. Let's go for the Alistar game. So watch the Neeko game as well. So how many games have we watched already? We watched 4 games with this one. It's difficult to track in spectator the Neeko game, I felt like, because he's transforming all the time and I'm getting a bit of a headache. Not gonna lie. I'm trying to look for him all the time, but he was perma being Kai'Sa. It's difficult to see him. I would prefer to do it in POV. So we have the Alistar game left. Then we have a Nautilus game. And then we can do another Bard game. Do you guys want to see another Bard game against Pantheon, for example? 42-minute game. This one is a long one. We could do this one, or we could do this one as well with Kaylin. We can see after. We can see after. But let's do the Alistar one. Let's do the Alistar one first. Ay. A lot of out-of-field players anyways. He's playing like against a lot of out-of-field players. I don't know how out-of-field they are here. I want to see the Alistar one. I'm excited to see this one. Alright, let's see. Let's play. Yeah, let's play. Now, he's playing Alistar. He's going for Spellbook. Again, Magical Footwear. Cosmic. He goes for the Tibble Tonic. He doesn't go for Cookies anymore. He's going for Nimbus Cloak and Celerity. It's very common with Alistar. Let me get rid of the chat. And he's going Ability Haste, Move Speed, and Flat Health. I love Bard, but once my MF ulted on my ultimate, never touched him again. He's also going normal ward again, even if he's playing with Silas jungle. And he's playing Sivir Neeko against Zeri Alistar. Very difficult lane for Zeri Alistar, I would say. But he's playing with Viper again. So here again, he looks for this ward in this corner. You see? This corner, he looks for this ward. So he's going to ward and then W the Neeko out so he can defend it. But the Neeko started sweeper, so they want to trade to defend the ward. But well, Neeko has to spend head out attacks on the ward and not on Alistar. And they both used heal, and now he gets control over the bush. Right? So probably they don't want Sivir to start hitting the wave with the W, so he's going to try to knock her back. No, he's just going to use the Alcove again to just avoid the W damage from Sivir. He might try to W again. Let's see. Nah, they just lose the level 2. There's no way they win the level 2. Maybe they tried, but no. Neeko has another sweeper, so they get rid of that ward. Saras is pathing down, and enemy jungle is pathing down. Every jungle is doing top to bot every single game. Every jungle is doing top to bot. So far, every jungler has been doing the same thing in every game. Why 3 tonic? Because it's better than Cookies. Cookies got nerfed, so he's going 3 tonic every game. You still get good damage on, or good buff level 6, and you get the extra ability, right? Upgrade, I guess. There's no good option, probably. That's what he's thinking. Playing very passive, you cannot do much more with Alistar. You just have to wait a bit. And again, he's skipping camps to gank. So they are doing 4 camps into gank. This happened again with the, what's called? With the Rex, this happened as well. I mean, Sivira's flash. They gank, and from here... Oh, wait, Neeko, when did Neeko flash? Neeko's flash, right? Or where did she flash? Oh, she flashed. She flashed and took the E. So no flash Neeko. Now the enemy jungler already finished the camps, and he's going to be here level 4. So that's a problem. Ooh, I missed something. Let's watch again, Sorry. I'm watching. And from here, he Q flash. Yeah, he still has flash. And he gets the Sivir. GG's. Now Ambessa's here. What are we going to do? But everyone is healthy. But Ambessa is going to still look for the play. And here comes the better mid laner. And the mid laner comes and kills everyone. There's a risk on doing this with Sylas. Is because you don't have red buff. You have to execute it really well. And it happened before, like the same thing with Elise and Rek'Sai last game. He skipped 2 camps to gank. It happened, it worked, but you get punished by the enemy jungler because the enemy jungler is level 4 and now the wave is in a bad spot. So yeah, he goes for Ruby Crystal again and probably Control Ward. Yeah. Do the jungler path bot cause he can get 2 kills? No, because of timers. It's better for the dragon, probably. So it's better for the clear for his level 6 into dragon spawn. And also they cannot get invaded by the bot lane level 1. Probably. It's also one of the options that you can think of. No, they didn't win the level 1, but they tried to play the level 1, right? There's always like an option where you can win if the enemy team doesn't play correctly and the enemy team like still won the level 2. Now they have no Sams. And the enemy team has no Sams. You see they have heal again. And where is Neeko? If I click Neeko, Neeko has heal again as well. So both of them have heal. They just want to make sure that they can farm here. They see the Ambessa, so they can just play. But he's not going to, what's called, all in the Sivir. The wave is pushing towards them, so he's happy, just waiting. I see Keria plus Viper login screen. I probably path bot no matter what. Probably do that. He's going to move, no? What is he doing? Like checking out if Ambessa's here. He drops control ward on the red buff. He knows that Ambessa's bot side invading. So he's trying to cover his weak side camps. Ambessa just got Raptor camps and went out. Ambessa punished the Sylas for what he did 2 times already. So it's good. I mean, it's important that you pay attention to what's happening in the jungle. This must be warded, yeah, of course. I mean, at least he clears it. Maybe they can put pressure on this cannon, but yeah, he still farms it with Q. Very slow lane, but that's normal with Zeri, right? That's normal with Zeri. Now the wave is pushing towards them, and Sylas is going to recall, but Sylas is opening bot again. They just wait the Sivir W, and we can speed it a bit up. Right, Sylas is bot again. Ambessa should be top. So they might be able to look for something. The enemy team did the dragon. And Sylas is giving up a lot on top to be here and hover this bot lane. Even the bot lane based. And now Alistar is going to move. He could go bot lane for the XP. Let's see what he does. He opens through the jungle. He doesn't know about the home guards, Keria. I would have waited a bit more. But well, he goes through the jungle anyways, and he's just going to play the mid lane wave here. Zeri gets the full cannon wave. He's dropping a lot of XP just to be present in mid to clear the counter ward, and then he goes back towards bot lane. So he just plays one rotation towards mid lane together with the jungler to make sure that Talon gets a good reset. They clear a bit of vision. Neeko freezes the wave or makes the wave push towards Zoe, but doesn't matter. Zoe is going to push. And now they crash the wave. Now, does he have the ward item? He doesn't have the ward item yet. And he probably maybe wants to go for Void Grabs. Let's see if he plays Void Grabs. This is the 8-minute wave. The cannon wave. He's just going to drop counter ward here. And they have double counter ward. I mean, his AD carry is buying counter wards, which is pretty nice. And he gets Ghost level 6. So he got Ghost. Wait, he chose Ghost? When did he chose Ghost? At minute 6, maybe he chose Ghost. Because he had no flash, so he wants to play with Ghost. Okay. So first spellbook summoner is going to be Ghost. Or is Ghost. And they have really good vision, so Sylas can keep doing the Void Grabs. You see that normally, like the jungler, if he starts top, at 8 minutes he's going to be bot lane as well. If he doesn't want to drop the camps, as I said before. And they just get really good vision, and they just respected the Ambessa on bot lane. And now Sylas can get the Void Grabs. So this is pretty good for the jungle. Slow game, but well, he has level 6 very soon. I mean, it's not far away from it. He has his ward item already. So let's see how he plays it. Let's see if he plays a lot with Zeri. I mean, it's Viper. So maybe he wants to play around Zeri. Probably he looks to roam a bit more. He's going to defend the dive. Ambessa maybe looks for a dive. Sylas is trying to recover. Ambessa might be on the golems here. Where's Ambessa? No, she reset, so she's not going to play this. You see, he's checking the golems just in case Ambessa was there. Because you don't know if Ambessa is opening here or trying to still make a play in bot. Wow, you see how good it is with play with Nimbus Cloak? Because right now he just heal. So he speeds both of them. And he doesn't need to flash. Right? And he gets the Sivir flash. So now he didn't flash and he gets Sivir flash. That means that in the next play, he can use his flash to kill the Sivir. He gets the elixir. He probably gets... he's going for Protoplast as well. And then he opens top. He doesn't really need to be bot lane. She can 1v2. And she prefers to go here on top lane and make sure that he defends this dive from Yasuo. Wow. Very nice. He pops the elixir to do more damage. And that's it. I will give a ward here to Malzahar, but he doesn't care about Malzahar right now. Do we know where Ambessa was on this play? Maybe we knew Ambessa was bot. So he is not going to get vision there. He's just going to run towards bot. You see, he's warding again this place all the time. He drops this ward every single game. Every time he's on a firelight like this in the river, in Banana, he always drops a ward. He drops another ward here. Did he dodge the vision right here? He's so good at the game, guys. Look at him. He goes. He knows the ward is here. So he knows the ward doesn't see this place of the mid lane. Look at Alistar, by the way. Look at this. Look at him, okay? Look at what he does. Look at him. What is this? Guys, this is magic. Look at this. He's here right now. He's pressed all of this. By the way, he's he's a villain, man. He's going to drop a ward and they will not know. But look. What? And now he appears. Nice. I don't know, guys. I want to stop playing the game. I mean, I stopped playing the game a long time ago. I stopped playing the game a long time ago anyways. Like, I know you can do this, but I mean, consistently being good at doing this, by the way, it's insane. It makes... I mean, you can check with the wards. I mean, you can put your ward here and you will see exactly where it sees or not, but him thinking of it, doing it consistently, And every single game is a random solo queue game, right? It's not a competitive game where it's locked in, it's full focus, World's Finals, playoffs. It's just a random solo queue game. It's a random solo queue game, right? It's just a game. It's just a random game. It's not, nothing important is going to happen after this game. Nothing will happen, right? Nothing bad will happen. And he even gets the ward here, by the way, guys. And this ward is not seen. Right? You see how like this ward is not seen by the enemy team. You know? Like that's the important part. They don't know the mid lane is warded. And they had full vision on the mid lane. And now Zoe is like, fuck, there's an Alistar in front of me. And see how much vision they have. I mean, enemy team is playing as well. This is not him playing with silvers or with diamond or masters. He's playing against really good players that all play professionally and probably earn a lot of money playing the game. And he still managed to do this type of plays, right? It's in a solo queue game, as I said. And that makes a difference because the team gets the information later, and as a support it's important. I mean, here they will lose, but still the detail on how we did it, it's pretty good. It's insane, because now they don't know it's warded. Arturo, ahora luego te agrego después del stream y hablamos. Te agrego en Discord y te envío todo. Y me puedes hacer preguntas, o agrégame y me puedes preguntar de todo ahí. Y lo vemos. Pues sí, ya lo vi esta mañana, creo. Esta mañana lo vi. Para el sábado. Si no recuerdo mal. Sábado o viernes, creo que era el sábado. Alright, let's see Alistar, what he does. He TP's bot, so his second summoner is going to be TP. He's going to change to TP now. He's just going to make a play in bot lane directly. Sivir has no flash, remember, and he has no flash as well. But well, he gets the... he freezes the wave with the TP. And from here, he's just being annoying to Sivir. Like, Sivir's sad. Right, Ambassador's overextended. He's just bullying the Sivir, by the way. Sivir ghosted. Sivir has ghost, no barrier. I think both are dead, Well, that's pretty int. That's pretty int, from Keria right there. But well, he tried his best. He was on the limit, right? Being annoying, being a super player. From genius to I don't know what, to disaster. From genius to disaster. It's okay. It's okay. It happens to the best. It's okay. It happens to best. It happens to me every day. When I fail, I will remember this play with the bad portal as well that we saw the second game. He's making plays on Yasuo. It's very easy to punish Yasuo in game. He's dodging does he dodge the vision here? I think he's trying to dodge the vision. I don't know if he dodged the vision perfectly. Yeah, he dodged the vision because it's a counter ward. So the vision goes away instantly. Okay. So enemy team doesn't have vision there. Good dive, or good usage of the ultimate. He doesn't have the item just yet. Or still he doesn't have the item. Yeah, you also use tanks. When you have ultimate, you want to be looking for this type of plays with Alistar. He gets the ward, time to base. He doesn't go for another ward. He just wants to base as fast as possible. He's very low. Sylas is kinda inting, and well, just so... Well, Sylas just dodged... look at the Sylas dodges. One Q. Another Q. Another Q. He dodged every Q, by the way. He dodged 3 Qs right now. Sylas dodged 3 Qs. And he survived. It's insane. And these guys are crazy. And dodging 3 Qs and... That's it. He got the item. Zeri has one item. Tibir, it's strong in the game. This is Neeko. He has no ultimate. I want to see how he plays with the ultimate and the item. Maybe ults later. Once he has the item proc. So he heals full HP. Or heals full HP. He heals for... almost full value of the item, or let's see how he plays. Yeah, he has to put defensive vision right now. They're not on a winning spot. They have to chill. Yeah, he has to contest vision, but against Zoe and Neeko here, it's annoying. His item procced already. Just clearing vision. Here we'll drop some vision and probably look to base. Or he's going to... Yeah, he has to ulti. Well, he ults here. Yeah, he has to base for more vision. And just his job right now is just... He drops defensive vision, clears enemy vision in his own jungle. So... And then just reset and play again. He goes for top lane again. He has exhaust. His third summoner is exhaust. So he went from ghost TP to exhaust. And he makes sure to kill Yasuo. I mean, Yasuo is always going to all in. He's always going to look for a play into Malzahar. So like, it's an easy way for him to have an impact, like making the play on top. I don't know if he wanted to ward here. Did they want to ward here? This corner. They do a lot this ward here. This ward, they do it as well. Yeah, this ward. Because if they do drop a counter ward right here, this ward still survives. And it still sees a lot on what's happening, right? You can see if they're rotating towards top lane, if they're rotating to our mid lane. So they don't really want, or like you could ward the bush. I do a lot, but this vision gives you value, like if they go in the bush, if they go there, you don't really need to see them in the bush to know where they're going. So it's like a ward that indicates you where the enemy team is going and what they're doing, so you can adapt depending on the situation. What you have to do, right? So it's a nice ward. And now it resets again for more vision, maybe item. I don't know how much gold he has, it's 900 gold. He goes swiftness. With Alistar again, you don't really need steel caps or you don't really need mercs because your ultimate protects you a lot. So you can go for steel caps or lucidity boots, right? Both are fine. He wants steel caps because he's moving quite a lot around the map. So he wants to have like more move speed in the game compared to the other games where he went lucidity boots every single game except the Leona game. With the Cosmic, it makes a lot of sense to go swiftness this time around because he wants to like be really fast in this type of plays. Again, he's going to punish side lane. He played around top lane like he did with the Kennen game, right? He had a Kennen top, he also played around top. His AD carry died on mid lane. It happens, right? It should not happen, but he died on mid. Establish the counter ward here. And maybe look for a play right now. On Sivir, but now they just get the tower. Flash for flash. So now Sivir has no flash. What am I watching, man? They're crazy. He just went for the play. Oh my god, this Sylas is smurfing. Who's this Sylas, by the way? He's the best champion, is the best player in the game. This will not happen in your Gold 4 game, sorry guys. Probably, even if you look to do this type of plays. We can just enjoy them together, right? It will not happen even in my games. He goes for the knock-up. He ults himself. He gets the Sivir. Perfect flash from Sylas. Sylas gets the Neeko ultimate. Goes into the corner after, here. So, I think they don't see him. Now he drops an E while he ults. And then they double knock-up again. And then they just keep playing. Well, Ambessa kills maybe both of them. Nah, I don't think he kills Alistar. She will have to... I mean, she has ultimate, so yeah. She kills Alistar. And Zoe was there. Maybe a bit too much fighting. Maybe a bit too deep. A bit too deep for sure. Alright, let's go for the next play. Dragon is up. They have 2 dragons. They're pinging the dragon. Let's see how they contest the vision. I think it's too late. Yeah, 2000 already HP. I think the dragon is gone. They can play for the fight, but Alistar has no ultimate. This is pretty in from Keria. I think they got really greedy with the Herald. They got really greedy with that play. I mean, the play was nice, but it was really greedy. I mean, this is losing. Zoe gets a lot of kills here. They should be able to get every kill. And they lost the 3rd dragon. So here you lost Soul Point. And you lost 4 players to 2. It doesn't look that good. They win this game. I don't know how they win this game. Sivir still has no flash. So let's see what he does. Now everyone is dead from his team. Except Sylas. Let's see how he plays from here. So actually this game is not an easy game. I mean, this guy has no flash. So Sylas does really well. And Sivir is going to die. With the Sivir dead, It's really bad that Sivir dies here. I know that she dies because, I mean, she has no flash. It's impossible she survives that. They can establish some control, and now they're going to play 5v4 for the next 30 seconds. And maybe they can force a Nashor into fight, something like that. Let's see. Maybe they need to do something now. That sometimes in my Soloq games, I say we have to do something or we have to look for something now because we have one more and Sivir is not here, right? So it would be nice to fight now before Sivir is up. If they can look for a fight, that would be amazing. But yeah, Zoe is just trying to regain control right now. He's just going to base. He's just going to base. He has no vision, so they cannot capitalize on the Sivir death. Just get a bit of vision for the around Nashor, the crab. And just go base again, get some wards. He fast base, right? He doesn't even wait for him to get full HP. Again, he wards that spot. The Fey Light Vision on the banana bush. And they just play mid lane and try to defend the mid lane tower together. Top lane died. I mean, Talon died to Yasuo. And what do? They skip the mid wave to play here? Now they go for Zoe. But they don't win this. No. They don't win this at all. They get Nashor right here, then his enemy team. His entire team is dead. He's going to just try to clear the mid lane. They lose Nashor. They lost Nashor. They get a pick on Neeko. They get a Neeko, at least. How much did the item heal here? It healed 700. Decent, but not insane. I mean, decent for Alistar. Probably Locket can do more for his team. He has bundle pipes now. He's looking for angles. But Sivir should have flashed now. Yeah, Sivir has flashed but didn't react well. Now she has no flash. Sivir was too overextended and he just went for it with the flash. They're all grouped up and you see the enemy team is not grouped up, not ready to fight. And they just look for a fast fight. While Ambessa was on golems, I believe. And Justice bot. And they're just going for to commit on a fight because they are 5 and enemy team should be 3 and they can get way more. So enemy team lost with Nashor because they were perma-splitted and Sivir didn't respect the engage of Alistar with flash. Does he die here? Yeah, he dies. Shut down from Keria. Oh, stopwatch from Silas. I thought that was Yasuo. And here they end? No, no way. They will try to end here, I think. Nah, they don't end. No, they don't try to end. Sivir is up. They will just go for Dragon. And this is the soul from the enemy team. So a pick fast before they can group up for Nashor. It's something you can look for with as an engaged champion. The game didn't look that good. But now at least Zeri will get 3 items. And with 3 items, does he have sums? No, he doesn't have flash. But Sivir has no flash. So maybe what Keria can look here with Alistar is for a flank. And flank the Sivir. So he might look to get some vision and look for a flanking play. So he can get Sivir. But while Neeko is going to try obviously to defend that. Again, he gets the banana bush ward. He bases again. Zeri is still dead. So they have to make time for Zeri. So they are not going to engage on any fights till Zeri is here. Zeri is coming. Oh, they're super low. He has to go out. Someone has Oblivion Orb, no? Yeah. Neeko has Oblivion Orb. And here they are 2 overextended enemy team. But just a messy fight. They went too deep. Zeri can pre-hit. Whoa. They killed everyone. I mean, Sivir with the W. If you don't kill her. But this game is back and forth all the time. He's the TP of Alistar, so he gets another TP. And he just drops vision for Nashor. Because Nashor is going to be the next play. So he just makes sure that he drops some vision. Neeko doesn't see this ward. Wow. I saw the ward. Someone pinged it. So when you are losing or when you are not in a great spot, try to make sure that you get some Nashor vision before the Nashor response. So you can play around it. Whoa. Wow, this is very tanky. Okay, Alistar got a second combo off onto Sivir. That won the game. Sivir was doing a lot of damage. But she got... I mean, that's why Alistar is so broken. He dodges the E of Zoe at the same time. He got 3 good combos, and they won the game. GG. 3 good combos, and they won the game. Just like that. So here he gets caught. They engage on him. Obviously, they cannot do much. Yasuo's bot. So they know that they are 5v4 because Talon is coming. So it's going to be like a TP. That's why I don't like playing for the TP, right? I don't like going for a TP when this late into the game because it's super slow, right? Your team is already fighting and you could have done so much more. He rushes the belt every game, so it on Leona too. It's worth over pipes. Yeah, right now it's very good. For Soloq it's really nice, like Protoplasm. Feel like when you're fighting a lot, and especially with engaged champions, you want to go for this item. It gives you like a lot of value fighting early, and it gives you self-value, right? It's not like Locket that gives value to everyone, but because the skirmishes are like 2v2, 2v3, 3v3, with the ultimate, he can just pop ultimate while this is healing, so he's not going to die, and he's going to have like another rotation. We can see it here, for example. Here, he gets the ultimate, of course, so he ultis the stun. He gets the knock-up onto Ambessa, which is risky business, but, well, Mazahar can just ult to make sure that Ambessa cannot move. Another stun from Alistar. And at this point, something he does really well is dodging this ultimate, right? I normally, when I play, I would just keep running to Ambessa, but what I really like what he does is that he uses CC, plus he moves really well after the CC, right? So he CCs, he doesn't have CC, he moves really well, and then he plays another CC rotation, right? So here he focuses on what's happening on the map, like who can CC him, or who can, spells that he wants to block, or spells that he wants to dodge. Here he dodges the ultimate of Neeko. Neeko doesn't get anyone. Actually, Neeko choked a bit this fight, I would say. Now, he keeps going, and right now he has his eyes on Sivir, right? He still has flash, and he has combo in 2. So he's just running towards Sivir. He autos the Neeko, a bit useless, but he still autos the Neeko, maybe forces her to go a bit out. That's the main idea. And from here, he goes for Sivir, which is very obvious, because it's the easy target. And now he's just going to perma-chase, like he did with Leona, the Zoe and the proc on the E, onto Yasuo. And here he just gets a very good flash combo onto Zoe, but you see that again, once he flash combo the Zoe, he's going to do the same thing. He CCs plus movement, CC plus movement. He's not static on the CC, right? He doesn't stay like very, he's always like going to CC. Once he drops his CC, he is, and he starts moving around to dodge the spells that are important, and here they end the game. I think here even the enemy team FFs, right? They don't FF, but they should, and they won. A game that was very close, very good game. I think one of the most fun games that we watched. I mean, a close game that we watched. I think everyone, there was really good plays. He trolled some situations, but well, he still made good decisions. So yeah, nice game from him. Nice Alistar game. We can watch the Nautilus game now. I think we can watch the Nautilus game and we can finish off on a Bard game. We can watch the Nautilus game and finish off on a Bard game. So we watched this one as well. How many games did we watch already? 5. A lot of Keria games, guys. It's a lot of Keria games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go for the Nautilus. Nautilus is going to be from red side against Thresh Aphelios with Corki. So it's still a winning lane. But Nautilus Thresh is good, right? It's fine for Nautilus. But, well, they're playing with 2 full clear champions. Vi can have some action. They're full AD, kinda, as well. Enemy team doesn't have tanks, so it's very difficult for them to build armor. But I want to see his Nautilus, how he does with Nautilus, right here. We can watch. What time is it? All right. We will do a Bard game after this one. After this game, we do a Bard game, guys. After this game, we do a Bard game. I just want to see a bit more champions. We watched the Pyke, we watched Bard, we watched Leona, we watched Neeko, and we watched Alistar, and now Nautilus. And we can go back for a Bard game after that. Let me set this up. I want the minimap. Right, he's red side here. So let's go for red side vision. Let's see what we have here. So let's go for the runes again. Same thing. It's going Boots, Cosmic. Now he's going for second wind because he's playing against Thresh Affiliate. Oh, second wind, interesting. And probably is because he's getting like poked by the green gun of Aphelios very early on. Shield Bash, Aftershock, and he's going for Unflinching. He's not going for Spellbook this time around. It's more fighty, and he's going for heal, not ignite. So they ward the bush, both of them, and they just stay here in the middle bush. Let's see how they play. Now, he could go Q or he could go W level 1. It depends. If he wants to get control of the middle bush with auto attacks, then he can just do W. Problem is that he doesn't have sweeper, so he cannot really hold control of the middle bush like without them seeing them or seeing him. So we will see what he decides to go for. You see that he's not leveling up any spell. He goes for Q. Q auto attack, procs the aftershock. He keeps healing, so Corki can keep hitting. So the heal goes really fast. He goes back to the middle bush, and maybe he can play another rotation of Q. Maybe once he has aftershock backup, is easier to do. Now, well, Corki is like, look at Corki. When he is the enemy Aphelios, it's like he's destroying him. Another hook. He looks for this hook. I mean, he cannot really look for blind hook in the bush because there's no bush. And from here, they will get level 2. Once you see how he's stepping up? Like, before they get level 2, they step down or step away. This will not happen in lower Elos. In lower Elos, they will not step away. They will stay here. And you can just take control of this bush. You will get level 2 on this minion. And then you can capitalize on it. But because they know, obviously, they're getting level 2 and they lost the level 2, they are going to back off, right? But you want to make sure that you abuse this. This presence is really important. Like, this movement is really important. Now he gets level 2. He gets the hook again. He might do the auto hook or just look for a blind hook. A blind hook, just look at a hook like that. It's a small auto attack. Now this is an issue. He uses again the alcove really well. He goes around the alcove. I've not played around the alcove ever. He plays a lot around the alcove. He plays a lot around the alcove. You will see that we saw that on the Pyke and the Bard game. His jungle is pathing down and Nautilus is pathing down. Every jungle is pathing down. There's no other way. Hooking to fight. Problem is, the wave is not in a good spot. So let's see how he plays after this. He just crashes it. He's going to try to crash it. Aphelios has to base eventually. Aphelios has to base. Is he going to base here as well? He has 530 gold. He can get what's called Ruby Crystal, and he can get refillable potion. I think he's going to go for it. Refillable potion and control and Ruby Crystal, but maybe he goes Ruby Crystal, potion, and control ward. I'm not sure. No, he just goes Ruby Crystal and control ward. We don't see the control wards again on spectator. Sad, 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 sad. He goes back to lane. Lane is neutral. There's not much to do, honestly. You don't really want to be roaming here. You fall really far behind if there's not an obvious roam. Also, they have Thresh Aphelios, right? Aphelios with purple gun is a bit annoying. Here he's pretty strong, Aphelios. Corki is also strong. Let's see if he looks for a hook. He gets Thresh. He gets another... Wow, the auto attacks do damage, eh? That's a nice trade. I mean, he doesn't lose a lot of HP. It's just Corki that's going to lose HP here. He looks for another hook. He kills... Wow. Okay. He knows. Really good 2 sequences, even without Aftershock. I mean, he knows that he had the kill there. He goes for another hook. Nice hook. He got the kill, and now Corki is going to touch this wave. Is going to push it? No, he's going to just base. Let the wave come towards them. And he gets Kindle Gem armor. He cannot get boots, remember. He doesn't go for refillable potion. I would have probably went for refillable potion and armor here, but he doesn't. And from there, he just moves bot lane again. Back to bot lane. Hook around the towers to go a bit faster. He opens towards here, probably going to set up a control ward here to get some vision for Kiana and for Vi. And I think he has another counter ward as well. He bought 2. But I'm not sure. We cannot really check. And he has sweeper already. Now, this is a really bad spot for Aphelios because he has no flash or no zooms. He's looking for a lot of hooks. I like that. Nautilus is really tanky, right? Early levels, especially if you hit the aftershock. I mean, if you hit the hook, you will have aftershock and the W. Which makes you pretty tanky. And let's see what they do here. I think the enemy jungler is behind. Yeah, exactly. It's very obvious. They would not play like this if the enemy jungler was not behind. I'm just hovering, getting some XP, making sure that he can sweep. Play this wave. You see, Vi? Boss. Guys, Vi is doing the dragon. Where is Keria? In bot lane. Pushing. They have vision already. Let the Vi do the dragon. Guys, why are we going dragon? Tell me. Tell me. Why are we going dragon in Soloq? Why is my support hitting the dragon when we didn't push the bot lane wave? We push the bot lane wave, or we make sure that we have some presence in bot lane, and then we can move towards the dragon. You see how he's hovering the river? It's fine. They might freeze it. And then we get some control here. See if there's a control ward to clear. And now let Vi play the dragon. Yes, we don't need to go. We set up good vision. She set up a control ward as well. That's why it's important to play with control wards. People don't play with control wards. Because obviously control wards don't do damage. And then she gets the dragon. And we just play our laning phase. We don't drop levels. We don't drop our quest. And now we are really good for the Voidgraph fight, because we will have level 6 and the quest if we decide to play Voidgraphs. And also Vi will have level 6. Now he's not hooking because of red-white. He's not winning. So they just have to concede a bit. Mei looks for a good hook angle. We'll see, we can skip it. But here is just waiting for the crash, getting the minions, and probably just looking for... to see what he can do with the level 6, right? He gets the ward item. Maybe goes to drop the ward in the lane. There we go. And from here, the Voidgrafts are going to spawn in 30 seconds. Is he going to move for Voidgrafts? What does he want to do? Maybe he's going to base in Fog. You see? He's basing right now in Fog. He's threatening the Thresh and Aphelios that is in the bush. And he's going to open towards the mid lane right now. He did the Shadow base. The Shadow base into bot lane again. Or into the Voidgrafts. It depends what he wants to do. Now Vi is bot side, so he's like doubting a bit. Should I go bot? Where should I go? You see Talon going on the counter ward. So here I'm curious what he's going to do. Because he has counter ward and wards. He probably wants to know if Talon warded this bush. He does a normal ward and he keeps going bot lane. So why does he go bot lane? Because there's no Voidgraph play. Right? There's no Voidgraph play because Vi is not playing Voidgraphs. So they're not playing Voidgrafts, so we set up the play on bot. No problem. Probably the enemy jungle is going to do Voidgrafts. No, enemy jungle is also bot. Well, enemy jungle is also bot, everyone is bot. That's what we said. If they start top lane, they will end up in bot lane, and it's very awkward to do Voidgrafts at minute 8 if you start the top lane and you want to full clear. He gets this rotation of wards, maybe decides to base. I don't know if he wants to play bot lane. I mean, they have a lot of damage with Corki. They have a lot of damage with Corki. He just sits on the pink ward. Yeah, here Thresh messed up. Thresh is dead. Yeah. Thresh messed up. And the problem here is that Nocturne is top, or should be top lane. Oof, the Aphelios is a warrior. And Nocturne is going to do Voidgrafts and they died on bot. It didn't end up that good. I mean, it ended up well for Keria's team. They got 2 kills, but Aphelios kinda fixed it. Oh my god, Vi is such a troll. Vi is such a troll. Alright, they got some kills on bot lane. This is good to snowball. And Kiana's dead. My mid laner. Not moving and dying. He got Bundle Bites first. You see, like Arturo, here he goes Bundle Bites first. He's playing with Irelia, with Kiana, Vi, Corki. He goes for Bundle Bites first. Oh well. He doesn't go for the Protoplast item. Right? He values the attack speed first better. So yeah, he just goes mid lane, make sure that he gets that wave. Some vision for mid. And from here he moves down. You saw that? He hooked the wall, so he could. He didn't get. drag that much. He got only pulled once, I think. He has ultimate in 7. Let's see. Corki is super low. Nautilus does a lot of damage with these guns. He's playing bot lane here more because he feels like he has kill potential, and with Corki you kind of want to snowball a bit your lead from bot side because you are very strong with the champion. He has Trinity right now, so he wants to play around it. He could also go top and make some plays on top, but probably not worth it because Irena's already in a decent spot. But maybe he tries to roam. I feel like he just should end up where Vi is, right? Vi is bot lane, he goes bot lane, and he keeps playing with the Corki. Drops his control ward. I think this is a bit too fast from Corki because Vi was not here, and Nocturne can be faster. Kiana is here, so they get a kill. Corki played a bit too fast. Well, they still get 2 kills for it. He wants to fight, right? Corki has Trinity, he feels like he's strong. But again, like a Collector with Aphelios and good guns, he does a lot of damage. Get a minion on mid, another ward on mid lane, so the mid laner can move. Control ward on the banana bush. I don't know why he wants to control ward here instead of control ward here into ward. Maybe because he feels like Talon can move towards bot lane better than Kiana, or Kiana can look to roam like around here. It also defends the camps of Vi. It's not a bad vision setup. So you can do a bit both, right? You can drop control ward here, maybe normal ward here, maybe another normal ward here. Maybe like this you use less wards and he swept already. I don't know if he was sweeping. And let's see what happens in bot. So he's playing after level 6, he's still playing bot side. Again, he feels like they can get something done. And he wants to play with the Corki. Like as a pair, Nautilus Corki. They have a lot of damage. You see, the damage of Corki will be insane. I'm making sure that Vi can farm, right? She doesn't get invaded. I mean, they're already 3,000 gold up. Aurora's top lane moving to bot because she cannot play top against Irelia. She TP'd. She has the TP shield. It's strange, no, that Aurora went for TP instead of exhaust into Irelia, I would say. The game is very difficult for the enemy team because of top lane. Top lane matters a lot. He went also for steel caps against the enemy team comp. Talon, Nocturne, Aphelios makes sense. Aurora's behind. So steel caps have higher value. And this guy is super fed. And the game doesn't look that good for the enemy team.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Mid lane ward. Mid lane ward. Ward here. He like to drop counter ward here instead of... oh, he missed the hook. Instead of a normal ward. I don't know if he's going to drop counter ward. No, just a normal ward. Not another normal ward here. And now he has good deep vision. This one got swept. And again, you see how he established vision here in the mid lane, I mean in the bot lane. So he can see who's answering this tower, but he's not hitting the tower. Once he's finished his rotation of vision, he already based and is opening again. Right? So that's what you want to be doing. Drop vision, don't hit the tower, open again. And he replays again. Nothing from the other world. I mean, obviously his laning phase was pretty nice. His openings are really nice as well. He might give some vision to Irelia. I would give some vision to Irelia here. Uses the plants, which are really broken, to get more vision. Here he hovers the mid lane. He's going to freeze it now for Corki. So Corki gets the minions. Irelia drops a counter ward, which your top laner will never buy a counter ward, but Irelia bought a counter ward. Irelia bought a counter ward, Irelia bought a counter ward. I mean, they're just at another level. My top laner would never buy a counter ward here, guys. How many top laners would buy a counter ward here? My top laners will never buy a counter ward, by the way. It doesn't do damage, so it's not useful. But this counter ward allows Irelia to push and then move towards to the place to help his team. You see that he's not doing much, right? He's not like overdoing anything. He's not going for crazy plays. He's just establishing some vision, waiting for Vi to finish her clear. Once Vi finishes her clear, right here, she has no camps to farm on bot side. he connects with Vi and just make a play. So during all the process, he's just making sure that he establishes vision in the river, and he's in this play at the right time, and he's able to drop this ultimate, to drop at the hook, get some flashes, time the flashes, and now Irelia is obviously going to rotate towards mid lane, and they end up 4 on a play, and Irelia can threaten the mid tower, and they can threaten the bot tower here. Now he doesn't have wards, so he cannot get deeper vision, but it is what it is, right? At the end of the day, they just rotate towards mid, but I think I don't think there's much to do here. They have a cannon wave. Will you say you could play most of these strats in Emerald as well? Of course, you can. He's not doing anything crazy. He's thinking more than anything, by the way. His laning phase, obviously, I don't think the laning phase is bad, or you cannot do it in Emerald. But he's just thinking of what he wants to do and where he wants to drop the vision, and how he thinks about the vision, right? Like most supports, you want to have sequences. You don't really want to drop vision and just run around with nothing. You just have to have a plan. So if you have it in Emerald, it's fine. Now, what's going to happen in Emerald is that there's going to be way more action, more random stuff happening, so you can also punish that, right? The first 2 games that we watched today were more punishing than this game. This game is a very slow solo queue game compared to the other games we saw, right? Because he's not like going for anything crazy. He's just going for standard plays, good vision, just make sure that Corki can farm, Vi can farm, connects, and then plays. With Bard and Pyke, he was a very playmaking. He was playmaking all the time, and here he doesn't need to, so he's not doing it. So he's just adapting really well on what the team needs, or what he has to do. Right? Like here, Vi goes too deep. He just gets some vision, make sure that Corki can get the tower. Well, it is what it is, right? Maybe he can play after here, but he values more like making sure that they get the objective from mid lane, and then playing around Corki. You see, he cannot do much here, so he's not going to commit on a play that he cannot do. He just establishes good vision, and they will play for the next objective, which I think is going to be Nash in 1 minute. Let's see how they play Nash. Ward lane in ward mid lane, base, get more wards. He gets item, and he doesn't have money for item. Clears this. Drops another ward here that gets cleared. Pops the plants, ward another deep ward here. And now you see the vision for Nashor. I will go out. You see this vision for Nashor is really nice. Now what you want to do is you want to make sure that these waves are pushed in and pushed in. So the enemy has to answer like here, and you have control over this. Now what I see a lot when you have even this winning position in solo queue is that you start doing Nashor with this vision, right? You start doing Nashor with this vision, and the enemy team has the waves like here. You always want to make sure that your waves are in, and then you have control over the top side jungle, so you can start Nashor and you can see the enemy come, and then you can turn and fight them, right? Because they are not dead, so it's not a free Nashor. And also if they are late, then you can capitalize on it and just rush the Nashor. So hopefully they start the Nashor and they turn, or they will just trap them and make a play on mid lane, which is also like very normal, because it's very easy to engage here, because the enemy team has no towers, right? The tower is going to be like the tier 3, it's very far away. You see, they see everything. He resets again. He has new wards. This is very difficult for Thresh to contest because he sees absolutely nothing. They have a really good mid lane ward that gives a lot of good information. And now they can just put pressure on side with Irelia having probably TP. I don't know if she has TP or not. No, she has TP in 80 seconds. But well, it's 4v4, which they should be happy with. They make a play on side. He goes for the side lane play as well. Up, ult. This ultimate, I don't know if they get him. Oh, nice flash. Nice flash and the ward, by the way. He flashed, warded on the lantern, so he could not press the lantern. 3 wards for the lantern, 2 auto attacks to get it. But they couldn't. Now they have pressure on... Now she will push this, or she should. And now they have better access on Nashor. Now he should base, probably. Because they are 4. And they're just respecting the enemy with numbers advantage. They pressure the side lanes. He resets to get more wards. He gets his item. And from here, he can establish vision again for Nashor. I think Irelia died for no reason, but well. Probably they're going to transition vision for Dragon, because Dragon is going to come up soon. Right, exactly. You see he's pinging the Dragon. He has to base again to get more vision. Probably going to drop a ward on Nashor. Or they want to do Nashor. Here is just dancing between dragon or Nashor. Because if they do the dragon, you guys get the Nashor. And the Nashor has higher value here to end the game. Because it's the third dragon for them and the second dragon for them. So they don't really want to play for the dragon. They will get the Nashor with a Pyke, and they will just fight. You see how they fight forward all the time? They keep hitting the Nashor, they know Nocturne is here, and then you will just try to look for a fight. Like, they are not trying to look for ending the Nashor, just kills. And after everyone is dead, they will end the Nashor. This in Emerald is not doable. If I want to be realistic, right? Maybe Nocturne tries to steal it. But you see how they are chasing the kills all the time? And one is on Nashor holding it? This is not going. This in Emerald is not going to happen, for sure. It's never going to happen. But well, they did it really good, right? It's all about having vision control around the important objective that's next and playing around it and making sure that it's well executed or decent executed. But the better vision control you have, the easier it's going to be for your team to play and to look for a hook. You also have to ping, hey, look, turn here, and then you can play from there, right? They're going to do dragon because Cork is dead. So while Cork is coming up, they do dragon and then reset, and then they play with the Nashor, right? This game they didn't FF yet, the enemy team. So that's pretty nice. And they make a play. You see how everyone is together. There are 5 players in one lane, so no one is split pushing. And with here, they just end the push together. And that's it. That's GG. The enemy team is dead. Only Nocturne and Thresh. And the GG's. Slower game than the other games that we saw, but good. I mean, every game is different. It's not everything is super fast, super fancy. Yeah, good game. It was a nice game. Was a nice Nautilus game with Corki. And with a farming jungler, both farming junglers, I mean, your top laner won, so it's way easier. We could have, I mean, I would have liked him to struggle a bit more, but well, he didn't. Let's finish with a Bard game. Now, you guys can choose which Bard game we go for, okay? So let me know. Which Bard should we go for? We have Bard against Pantheon. Kaelin Bard against Varus Pantheon. It's a long-ass game. This one, 42 minutes. And then we have Kaelin Bard as well against Aphelios Lulu. Which one? It's also like a normal 24 game. Which one you guys will think it's better to watch? Which one you want to watch? I mean, there's too many Bard players here because it's a Keria stream. And there's too many Keria lovers which are Bard players. So you guys can choose. You guys can choose what we like to see. This one with Kaelin is both are Kaelin Bard into Varus Pantheon, probably harder lane, or Aphelios Lulu, which is an enchanter. What should we play? What should we go for? What website is this? This one is DeepLol, and this one is a program, replay book. This is not a website, this is a program. Bard Pantheon, maybe? Bard Pantheon. Lulu. Someone said Lulu. I mean, I want to see the team comes a bit. This one, both are red side. I mean, here is playing with Azir. Here they get really fed in bot lane. Lulu. Oof, we got Lulu's against Lulu. Oof, Lulu. We can go for this one. I want to see a bit this one. He has a losing top lane as well, but it doesn't matter. They played really well with Kaelin. I want to see. Did we see already a Kaelin game? We saw a Kaelin game or not? We didn't see a Kaelin game, so this is nice. I want to see how he plays with Kaelin. I think we have not watched a Kaelin game yet. Alright, let's watch this one against Lulu. Maybe if I have some energy left, we do the other one. If not, next time. Next time we will do more Keria reviews if you guys like it. If you guys like it, we can do more Keria reviews in the future. If you guys enjoy it, it's true that it's difficult to what's called. It's difficult to replicate, right? What he's doing. or to believe that it's easy to do in your elo, but you can still learn a lot of stuff, right? You can learn like movement, why he's doing what, the spot, the warning spots are nice, how they play the matchup, the positioning, what they're doing good, what they're not doing good. This guy's called Hanwha Life Gumayusi, but I don't think it's Gumayusi. It's not Gumayusi. So yeah, we'll see. Again, he goes for normal ward. I guess Jax is going to start top and there will be a fight in the grab. I want to see how they play with the waves here. Let's check the runes. Let's check the runes before we forget. He's going Spellbook, Magical Footwear, Triple Tonic, Cosmic, Attack Speed, Move Speed, Flat Health, Relentless Hunter, and Deep Ward. Very standard runes for him with Bard. He doesn't go for the Electrocute, he likes more for the Spellbook. Probably because it's more competitive focused, it's more high elo focus. I would still recommend for you to play Electrocute, not the Spellbook. But well, the games are slower in competitive, the games are a bit slower in solo queue, in higher elo, and he can utilize well the creative spellbook usage. Alright, let's see. So here they should have level 2 secured already. Kaylin should queue the wave for Prio. You see, she could use the wave for Prio. Sometimes this doesn't happen in your solo queue games. He goes in the middle bush, wards here, doesn't ward here. This time around, just looks for... Do you guys read the Lulu name? He's back! Gigaboner is in bot lane right now against Keria. And Hanwha Life Gumayusi, that I don't think is Gumayusi. He's back from the Malphite game. I didn't expect this. Here he is, with Lulu as well. Another Q. The heal goes very, very early, so he can avoid getting auto-attacked by the affiliates, because like he heals even earlier than I would heal. He heals every single time, super early. Barrier heal from Lulu and Aphelios. Barrier from Kaylin. You see how early they use the summoners? Jax is patting down. Here they get the level 2. He drops a W already. Insta level 2 W. Looks for a Q. Doesn't work out. He already used one potion. He's a bit scared of getting ganked here, because he knows he can get 3 camps into gank. But well, we don't see the enemy jungle. Xin Zhao is clearing really, really slow. They're going to fight now. When he got level 3 last time, he didn't upgrade any ability. Let's see what he does now. He's going for the roam. He's not roaming. He's putting pressure, but he's not roaming. Now he's connecting with Jax. Just fighting with Jax. Time to get out. I don't think they can do the red buff. This helps scaling a lot, because now they know exactly where Xin Zhao is. Xin Zhao is very low, so he cannot really impact bot lane. And Kaylin and Bard can keep stacking waves and playing around the tower, or for tower platings. So now they are not worried that much about Xin Zhao gank, or they should not be. But well. They have the portal of Bard, so they can always get away with the portal. They don't have sums. They might get ganked. But well, this is really nice from Jax, because it's what we call... Like, he's putting pressure on enemy jungler. He's scouting the enemy jungle, so this lane can play better, right? Because now Xin Zhao should go topside, because there's nothing for him to be bot, right? You see that he's mid lane right now, going for the crab. And now Kaylin and Bard can play the lane, normally. Now they base. They got already a better base than Aphelios, and Bard is going to move. Now, this roam... It's a bit interesting. I mean, he's playing against Lulu Aphelios, so Lulu is not going to be able to punish. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is why you never give kills, Keria. Why are you giving kills? Why are you giving the kill to Jax? Oh my god. No. He just killed this jungler because he wanted to be nice. That's why you never give the kills. But he tries to give the kills, but well, his jungler died and now Jace is 3-1. I don't think Zahen is too happy about that. But well. Now he comes back to lane. He portas to lane. He ported to lane. Gets his chimes. And time to play again. He went for Kindle Gem and for... what's called? Armor. Very aggressive. He came back to lane, very aggressive. He played very aggro here. He has both Sams. He knows he's full HP, the Kaelin. He knows that Lulu has no Q. And he probably knows that Lulu has no spells, and he just goes for the trade. Very aggressive trade. He starts trading 1v2 and just wants to fight. He knows that Lulu has no resources to fight. So Lulu cannot do damage to Caitlyn. And here he gets a really good Q flash into trap. Very well played. I mean, he plays the Pantheon, the Bard, super aggro. He gets the counter ward. He tries the Q stun in between minions. Doesn't work out, but he still gets the Lulu, no? Nah, oh, he gets the Lulu. Wow. He got the Lulu. Still died to Xin Zhao. And this guy is going to die now. Here comes Jax. This Jax is doing a bit of freestyle. He going for bundle pipes, I think, here first with Bard this game. Because he's playing with Jax, Azir, Kaelin. It makes a lot of sense to go bundle pipes first. Goes to a top lane. Tries to help top. Doesn't work out. Lulu's also on top. Really good move from Lulu. And he tries to like make sure that the Zahen is not bleeding that much. So well, there's a problem in top lane. So let's see how they fix the problem in top lane. Because Jace is super fed. He's going to try to freeze on it. Yeah, that's good. He's going to drag. He's going to take lose a lot of HP. But at least Zahen is not like losing a lot, right? He would have lost like 5 minions there. And now he gets the entire wave. So it's not like... He's like recovering a bit. If Bard was not there. If Bard was not there, it would be a disaster. You don't want to have a top laner so far behind against another carry champion. He's mid lane. He doesn't have the wards yet. He's not level 6. What level is he? He has the wards now. He's almost... He just got 5. And he's going for the dive here. He knows Aphelios has no flash. Oh. What a good play, eh? Again. When did Aphelios flash? I guess he flashed against Kaelin before. Because we didn't see... I didn't see Aphelios flash. But again, with the Bard, he does the same thing. I would have pushed mid lane, but he sees like a big opportunity on this cannon wave to dive the Aphelios. Because the cannon wave always arrives a bit faster on mid lane. So he sees this opportunity, tunnels behind the Aphelios, and just goes for the auto attack. Always auto attack, so you slow, and then you Q. So you always want with Bard, when you have the empowered auto attack that slows, you always want to auto attack plus Q. Because this one will slow, and this will CC. So he will secure the CC here. And he knows that he has no flash, so he can secure this. And now killing Aphelios here does a lot for the game. Because now he loses this wave, and he's going to lose this wave as well. And they will get platings, right? He doesn't stay to hit the tower. He stays in the corner to get the experience. And now he resets, and now he can open the map with his wards, right? And also he will have proc of the TP stop. So his first spell is TP, which is very common to get with Spellbook. He will get his boots in 15 seconds, and he makes a play on top with Zahen to try to stop the Jace snowballing that much. But I think Jace kills again. And he may kill him again. No, he gets the kill. He's trying his best to make sure that Jace is not like getting out of hand, but well, he has to push this wave. Yeah, that's what I mean. He has to push this wave. The Jace is very fed. He also saves top cannon. Yeah, he saved the top cannon. He saved a lot for Zahen. He's doing like a lot of work, so Zahen is not falling like... I mean, Zahen, look at the difference on top lane. 3,000 to 4,500. Just because he wanted to give the kill to Jax. I mean, Jace got out of control. He's trying to make sure that this is like not getting too out of hand, right? So he has to do one sequence on top. This is his ward still. And then he goes back bot lane, right? He made sure that he killed the Aphelios as well with the flash. They are really winning really hard on bot. He's going to play for this tower. I don't know if Kelly is going to stay. Ooh, that's a trap. That's a trap. Oh, that's beautiful flash from Kaelin. That's a trap. Oh my god, they're so good. That's the ultimate into trap. Into kill. No. Almost. Aphelios is back. He missed the ward. He's going for it, by the way. Nah. He's a playback. Come on, one auto. Oh. He plays... I want to play Bart every single game after watching his Bart. It's normal that you guys want to play Bart. This champion can do so much for the game. He can do so much for them. Is he going top again? His Zahen died again on top. Oof. He's going top again, I think, eh? Or no, I don't know what he's doing. Jace is not going to stay top. So, I don't know. Maybe getting this tower is the best option he has. Aphelios has flash again? He has flash in 1 minute. Now he's just going to connect with Jax. Voidra's a minute 11, eh? They're not prioritizing Voidras that much. Some games. So Voidra's a minute 11. And both of Jax and Azir died. Lulu was also here on this move. And this guy killed, right? Aphelios is very behind and Zahen is very behind. He's top against bot lane. This game is top against bot lane. He goes for deep vision on the chickens here. Gets a counter ward and a normal ward. This will allow Kaylin to keep pushing and she will see if Zinza is coming or not. I think this ward is a bit misplaced. He should place it a bit further. He's missing a bit of vision. He's missing a bit of vision for sure. And he's going top again. I don't know which one he chose next. He's going to choose next. How many did he select already? 2. I don't know which one he chose. Probably Ignite or something like that. I didn't see. I didn't see which one he selected. I don't know if you can see. Can we see? No. We cannot see. It would be nice that it shows. Fourth time is top lane again. Even if your top lane is really behind, he still make sure that he gives some presence. So he's active. Also Lulu is matching. So it forces Lulu to match, gives more space to Kaylin to play into Aphelios. So Lulu cannot help Aphelios against Kaylin. And Bard is helping Zahen. He has to get out. Oof. He's playing with fire here, eh? Zahen is crazy, but he still goes... He wants to go for the dive or what? There goes the Jace flash. Portal out. And that's it. Hey, Lulu's here. I think she dies. She has nothing. She has ult. But she has no more mana. If Zahen has W, they kill. No, Zahen is dead. Oh, he revives. But I think that's it. Wow, the healing of the revive is insane. Wow! What a portal! What a stun! What? Wait, what? How many of you would... Everyone here would have abandoned the Zahen, like 100%. What a portal here. Does he get... Yeah, he gets like 1 fruit. Portals instantly. And then it stands perfectly here. While still on the portal, so he cannot follow up. So good. I mean, now you know why it's banned, no? This champion. He has solutions for everything. For every problem, he has a solution. He's playing with a 0-5 Zahen, by the way. 0-5 Zahen, got the flash of Jace, made sure that 3 people were top. They didn't die. And they can keep playing the game. So Azira and Keria are just taking over the game as well. And now he's going for what? Redemption, right? Yeah, Redemption next. He's going for Redemption next. Is he going to play side here with Zahen? Drops this ward. He goes again for the Aphelios. He knows Aphelios has flash? Yeah, he has flash. And he has white gun. This is dangerous. Yeah, he's very dangerous. He got exhaust from spellbook. He does the Q or he was dead. Yeah, white gun, he dies. Yeah. Okay. He got the kill at least. He got the kill at least. He's playing with the Zahen. Is this Zahen the duo or what? Who's Zahen, by the way? He's only playing... He's playing around the Zahen so much. Like, I would say... I would play around Kaylin a bit more, but he's playing like... maybe... I don't know. Is Doran or what? The Zahen. Who is the Zahen? We have to know. He re-entered. Who is the Zahen, by the way? Can we know here? Wait. Doran. You see? I knew it. It's Doran. He's playing around Doran, guys. Is their duo. Actually, his duo with the top. That's why. That's why it makes more sense. He was duo also with the game that we saw. Was he duo as well with Pyke? No, he was not duo. But here he was duo with is Doran. The Indian top is Doran. The suffering top lane is Doran. That's why he's probably playing, right? They're probably in voice playing together. That's why he's hovering him more than usual. He still has to save his Indian top laner, but or losing top laner. That's why he wanted to give the kill to Jax. It doesn't make too much sense. The Jax. He just wanted to give the kill to Jax before. But it's Doran. Okay, okay. I see. I understand a bit better now. I think going for some top lanes was fine, but maybe it was a bit too much. Right? Usually if you have a fed Kaylin, you want to play more around the fed Kaylin and rotate around that. Maybe he's going to do it now. But well. We will see. But the damage of Kaylin is insane. They die, yeah? Here? Yeah, Xin Zhao against Kaylin here with the trap is good. It's strong. Yeah, doesn't have ultimate to save the tower. He gets redemption. No, not redemption. Not redemption. What is he going to go next? Ignite. He went ignite. Wow, baited. Kaylin opened here as well. What a good opening from Kaylin. They kill everyone? Oof, the Jace is fed. The Jace is strong. And the auto attacks of Bard didn't kill the Jace. Wow, the Jace is running. Oh, the Jace is still playing. Nah, Jace is dead here. Oh, beautiful ultimate. Is he going to go for the double stun? Yeah. Sahen is dead. Doran is such an inter. Doran is such an inter. It's like your duo Q when when you play duo Q, it ints you as well. Your friend is inting you. Well, Doran is doing the same. What a guy. They still hard to win this game. And he gets... Again, he goes side lane. They get the Galio. Galio's flash? No. He was around side lane for Sahen. Rabush Ward, he makes sure that he gets some vision for Kaylin as well. And then they go for Jace, right? Like, Jace has no flash. I think he has no flash, so they just want to play fast around side. You see here there are 3 against 3. Lulu is also matching, but if you play in your solo queue games, usually the enemy support is not going to be matching you that much as they are in this elo. So you can abuse that, right? You can play more silent and you are going to get a lot more results than obviously... like if it was a 3v2 is better, right? If you can connect with your jungle, top laner, and yourself, normally the support will be FK in mid lane and you can abuse that. They end up playing here, he flashed, missed. But well, they get the kills and then they start just Nashor. They killed everyone on site. They won a 5v4. I want to see the fight again. What happened. Because he goes top. Lulu is hovering really well. I mean, she's following, right? The play. He goes for the play. He misses the ultimate. He gets the stun. He plays it slow. And from here, Kaylin moves faster than Aphelios, which is really good. It's winning for the team. Galio also joins. So it's a 4v4. Where is Sahen? Sahen here as well? No, Sahen also joined. So it's a 5v4. And because it's a 5v4, they win. Because Aphelios is stuck. Like you see, Aphelios had no participation on this fight. Who is the best support at the moment in the world? Keria. I haven't watched professional LoL a lot since the odd one. Oh my god. Played since TSM. Well, then you don't know half of the players. You don't know any players. That's a long time ago, man. Season 3, Season 4? I think it's Season 3 what you're talking about. The peak of League of Legends. But Jax died. They get Nash. Let's see how they play with Nashor. He TP'd. I believe he TP'd to lane. It was a long time ago for sure. The golden days. Yeah, the golden days of League of Legends. I like the season right now. I think it's the best season that we had in a long time. Season 16. Nice tunnel to get out of damage if needed. You see how he's playing always against a wall where he can... Someone goes in, he can tunnel out, and he just plays in after. He can reposition like this with Bard. Division, after the good play, he's not playing... Oh, he's putting the ward here. Normally he likes to put the ward here, so I wanted to see where he drops this type of wards. And he just bases. Then they will just play top. They just go here, Azir can go mid lane, and then they go top. Ward in mid. Top lane face check, not good. Got caught. And here the enemy team is too overextended, they will all die. His team is coming. Tahen is also here. Lulu is in the middle, so she's dead. Enchanter, by the way. Unplayable in that position, and then just playing two lanes. Tahen top, they just go mid. Nautilus is bot lane just tilted, probably cannot do much more. And from here it's GG. They just get the kills, they break the base. They should break top here next. And it's strange that they don't FF. Normally it would be FF already. So a rare case of not FFing in Korean solo queue. And from here they just go for the end on bot lane. They just wait for Azir to push. And they will connect to bot. Get 2 inhibitors, and 2 inhibitors in this meta on this season is broken. He gets the tunnel again out. You see how he tunnels out after the damage. He goes back in, and that's GG. And that's GG. Nah, his Bard is really clean. He does highlights on every solo queue game when he plays Bard. So imagine. So imagine in competitive, he's just too used to. So he did a lot for Doran, here, Keria. He did a lot for Doran that was running it a bit. He was running it a bit. Alright guys, we watched plenty of, or a lot of games from Keria. We watched, I believe, every single game except one. Let me go back here and close it. Just exit. So we end up watching this one as well. We watched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games of Keria we watched. Yeah guys, we cannot complain. You guys cannot complain about not watching enough games. We watched 2 part games, 1 Pyke, Leona, Nautilus, Alistar, and Neeko. The Neeko game as well. Wow, we will do it again sometime. I know that you guys enjoy it. The VOD will still be on YouTube, so if you guys want to watch it back, I will do the chapters, so you guys can go directly to the game of the matchup or the champion that you want to watch. And yeah, you have the YouTube link there. You have all the live streams. Always the live streams will be saved here. If you guys don't know, it will be saved on Twitch, but the problem on Twitch is that they got deleted after 30 days. You always can go here under live streams. This will be live streams or whatever language you use. This is in Spanish for me, and here you can obviously you see my videos that you guys know, and then you can see the live streams here. You can always watch the VODs back. And I try to drop all the time chapters after a couple hours. So for example, if you are interested in watching a Taric game, you can always go for here and say, oh, I would like to watch a Taric game against Anivia, see how it goes, and then you can see, right? Go directly to the game. That's usually how you can find my VODs very easy. Because I know that you guys ask for the VODs and for the replays. So yeah, it will be saved. You will have it there. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. For me, not gonna lie, it's very exhausting to do this type of streams. It's very tiring because I'm constantly thinking and learning while I'm doing it as well with you. And I'm trying to comment and review. And reviewing is very mentally taxing. I'm doing it for 4 hours or 3 hours and a half. I have to build a bit of resilience if I want to do it more. So step by step, maybe I can do longer streams like this. So I try to do as best as possible. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. So yeah, I will leave the Discord here. Tomorrow is Thursday, so tomorrow I will stream probably late. Maybe we do an NA stream with Taric. I don't know. We will see what we do tomorrow. But for now, I will go eat something. And yeah, learned a lot. Hopefully you guys learned a lot as well. And probably some Bard games will come. I want to play some Bard after watching Keria. For sure. Alright guys, take care. You know where to find me. And see you tomorrow.